Yo, 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 what's up, y'all? Welcome to another week of Taking High Ground Live where we talk everything Fortnite. My name is Rob. You can find me on Instagram at R3Rips. What's up, bro? How you doing?
What's going on? Richard, JT, JL, Gary, welcome. I think you're a new face here. I haven't seen you before. Daniel, what's going on? Guys, I'm excited. Man, I can't hold it back. This has been the best week for Fortnite in forever.
Yeah,
What's up,
yeah.
Patty's Cards? Smoked Out Turtle?
What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up?
Dude, we have so much to unpack today.
Man, don't
Last
even know
week
where to
was a
start,
great last week was a great episode. We had so much to talk about. This week it's just gonna keep getting better. Like I don't know how they're gonna release all this stuff.
bro. And it's a whole nother game mode to release tomorrow. So I don't know where we're gonna start. I'll let you start this off because it's a lot to talk about. I mean, luckily we we played two different game modes as much as we could. So Lego came out first, so I'll let you run this off first, bro.
All right, well, you guys probably saw my stream where I got a little bit of taste of it, but then people started joining and they wanted to go and play, so I hopped off of Lego for a bit. And then the next day, or no, after they got off, I went back to Lego. And I kid you not, I've since it came out, I've been playing till 4 a.m. And then I woke up this morning and then I turned on my computer and then I got dragged back into it for
Yeah.
like hours. I don't know how many hours I put into it already. And
Yeah.
like I haven't played Battle Royale since I
Mm.
got back into it to that 4 a.m. thing. I've just been dragged into it. And you haven't played Legos, but there's been
No.
almost over 2 million players since it
Hmm.
came out.
Yeah.
I was up till like 4 a.m. and there was still like a million people playing.
Yeah.
Like
That
it's insane. All right, JT is already talking about Lego llamas and things like that. Do you know
I
about the
didn't
Lego
I didn't even
llamas?
see I didn't even see it. No.
JT,
I
I'm
haven't.
so far out of the collectibles right now. I've been obsessed with the game. I have all
Well,
these different ways to look at it now, and cards is going to be interesting for
yeah.
all those people who hate how we approach the game
Hmm.
and who hate sweaty skins. I think
Don't
now
go
is
there.
the
Don't go there yet. Don't go there yet. Don't go there yet. Just wait 1 second. Let's get the rocket racing out the way
okay.
because
Okay,
where you're
okay.
going is exactly where I wanted to go
I
to.
can't. I
Yeah.
couldn't stop. Like
Yeah.
this is
Yeah. Yeah.
exciting. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, that where Dylan is about to
So
go is exactly where I wanted to
real
too.
quick, I
Yeah.
haven't played the Lego mode is so fun, at
Hmm.
least from a lot of people. I know some people it's not their thing. It's
Yeah.
so fun that me, who likes to try everything for Fortnite, um, I haven't played the racing thing.
Yeah.
And funny
Yeah.
enough, is Rob hasn't played the Lego, but
Yeah.
he's played the racing, and
Yeah.
this was not intentional.
No, not at
Somehow,
all.
Fortnite created a way for people who have very different interests to jump into something
Hmm.
instead of playing battle royale. So I think this was a really smart move. But go ahead and talk about rocket
No,
racing.
no, yeah, I agree. And like Dylan said, I did not play Lego. I will eventually play it, but that's not my personal cup of tea, like that style of gaming. But the numbers is through the roof, and it's hands down the best game mode that has came out. But as y'all have probably heard me say before, and remember when we did we was reminiscing on the games we grew up on and the games we
Hmm.
played. When it comes to Midnight Club, Need for Speed, Forza, all of those games, that's my type. That's my cup of tea. Racing is my cup of tea. So soon as that dropped, soon as I got home, I played it, and that game mode is so addicting, yo. Because I think the ranked aspect just did it for me. I think if it was just a regular game mode and you just went through the maps and everything, that might have been a nice casual one to play. The ranked and how sweaty it immediately got. Soon as I got to silver 1, it was insane. But I will be grinding that out for sure. I would balance it out with battle royale. I'm definitely obviously going to go back to battle royale. That's the cup of tea. But like Dylan said, the excitement that comes from these new game modes, it does make it hard. I'm not gonna lie, it makes it tough. But Lego knocked out the park. I played so much rocket racing. As I got home around maybe 4 o'clock today, and I played it as much as I could in between that time while preparing for the show. So it was amazing, man. Can't complain at all.
Dude, I'm telling you, I want to play the racing one. I grew up the same thing, Need for Speed. I loved customizing the cards. I love that. That's
Yeah,
my thing. But I also was big into RPGs. Like I like that
right,
kind of thing.
right.
And the thing about Minecraft that I never liked
Hmm.
was like the graphics and how clunky it was. It honestly felt like a Microsoft product. Like
Yeah.
if you are work in any kind of office setting, you know how clunky
Hmm.
Microsoft can be and like how difficult it is. Even buying Minecraft is
Yeah.
difficult. I had to buy it for my daughter a few
Yeah.
months ago. Ended up buying it 3 times.
Yeah.
And it was this whole thing. It's complicated and a pain in the ass. And Fortnite has the best UI because they're always changing it. And for me, like to be able to join people, so I have 5 kids, guys, 5.
Yeah.
Them to join each other's worlds in Minecraft is
Yeah.
so difficult. Like this one was
Good
like,
point.
this is not update, this is not update, this won't work, and then you have no idea why they're not joining. Um, Not anymore with Fortnite. It's just like it's like the easiest way to join parties for Fortnite. That system's 5 years built out. Like it's
Yeah.
easy. Even so, the system now you don't have to join a party.
Right.
So me and my friend share an island. Like he made the island, he gave me a key to it. So I built my own village on his island.
Yeah.
So he can be on it playing. I can get into it. We can be in the same game without being in the same party.
That's so dope, bro.
That's so crazy, right?
That's so dope. That's
And so then
insane.
I can like he can come to the game channel or we can like invite parties and stuff like that. But we don't have to, you know. It's crazy how well it works.
Man.
But I'm sorry, I'm just super excited.
No. I need you to do that. Like we'll go back and forth for a minute because it is a lot to unpack. Me and Dylan usually meet on Wednesday and Thursday, or Wednesday we are going to try to meet on Thursday. This was a crazy week of Fortnite, so it was just one of those things, right? But the crazy thing that happens with the rocket racing, it has me considering getting a Nintendo Switch. The reason why is because I'm like, okay, I will never play Battle Royale. Like, bro, I was like, I would never play Battle Royale on there.
You
No,
cannot play it on a
no,
Switch. Take
especially
it
on your main
seriously.
account. On your main account, you can't do that. Like that's
the joysticks don't work.
yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
I will say, besides the rocket, I don't know the rocket racing. I'm surprised. I feel like I want joysticks with that anyway, like better ones.
Yeah.
But for the Fortnite Legos,
Yep.
it works. So I have a Switch, guys, because I played Animal Crossing during COVID with my wife. And this is like this mode is like Animal Crossing's mixed with Minecraft, mixed with RPG, and then mixed with Fortnite. So I found my Switch. It was dead. I plugged it in, loaded up, updated Fortnite, and when I was downstairs with my kids, I was playing the Legos on my Switch, and like it was fine. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I could not do that any other way. So this is a whole nother way, especially like mobile. I think they have mobile for it too. It's just going to open up new things. And the racing one, I didn't even think the racing would probably be good for mobile too.
Yes,
I assume.
bro. Yeah, and the way they built out the rocket racing was amazing. The connection to, I mean, obviously you don't see your skin in there, right? But you know, being able to buy the car and the fact that this is Battle Pass 0. The first Battle Pass doesn't even come out till January. Now we have to think about this. There's gonna be multiple Battle Passes coming out at different times now. Every Battle Pass is not gonna, like, the seasons aren't gonna end all at the same time. This is a whole nother thing. What Lego get, what Rocket Racing, what's this music mode called? It slipped my mind.
I forget what the music one's called.
The music one that comes out at 10 a.m. tomorrow.
My least favorite, probably. Personally, but I like I said, like the racing fits your style and what you wanted. So like there's gonna be people who want that music thing. So they're really getting the full spectrum here. And I have to say, there's nothing wrong with playing it on a Switch card, but for me, who like has Builder Pro and things like that, and all the editing and stuff we're doing, it's just impossible.
Richard, they're not done with Moisty. It's a lot of skins that they're not done with when it comes to the Lego mode. They're restructuring a lot of them. They just had to get all the skins out so you can play with your skins.
You guys know how crazy the amount of skins they already have transformed into Legos is insane. Bro? I don't know how they're doing it. Now, there's something we have to talk about.
Go ahead.
Like design wise.
Yes.
And it's how smooth. No one's talking about this, I don't think, but how smooth it is. I almost want to load Fortnite right now, but like how smooth it is when you go from Battle Royale, the skin you're wearing transforms to the Lego
effortlessly
when you switch game modes, like in the lobby. It's insanely cool, and they had like over 100. I don't know, the way they approach it is great. Now let's talk about some cons here.
Yeah.
Some of the building is a little clunky. Like some of my kids aren't playing it because when you first get started, you got to learn to build those first things. Take a little bit of time, and it is kind of hard to get it right at first, but like the core of the game is exploring. It's an open world and finding stuff. Hopefully that gets better over time, because unlike all these other games, Fortnite is always making updates. So I'm excited to see what comes out of it.
Go where you were about to go earlier, though. Because we're on the same page with this. Go where you're about to go.
Okay, well, I also want to talk about the Game Awards at some point.
Yes.
But all right, but we can talk about skins. Let's talk about cards and collectibles. I do know JT was talking about a llama. Bought the Lego Loot Llama.
Hmm.
I don't know too much about that. I need to look into that.
Hmm.
Because I want to buy Legos.
Yeah, I'm on.
Like
I'm with you with that.
I was,
Yeah.
so I have played with Aura. Okay,
Hmm.
she's the first one I loaded into, but then I've played with a lot of them, and my experience with these skins in the Lego Fortnite is very different than
Yep.
in actual battle royale. Okay, so there's a couple things I want to talk about here. We always talk about this on the show. Like, people are going to want to collect the skins that they know, and
Yep.
very few skins do they know the actual name of.
Hmm.
That's gonna change. Like, I don't think you guys realize. So,
Drastically.
so for those who have pushed this to the side and who have not played, y'all got to pay attention to this if you want to collect. Okay, you have to. This is super important. So in the game, not only do you build and stuff like this, but it's like Animal Crossing. If you never played that, you build your own island and villagers come by and you can invite them to stay.
Hmm.
So with Fortnite Lego, you can do the same thing. So I was playing as Focus because I kept switching my skins because they're so freaking cool in
Yeah.
Lego form. And so I was playing as Focus, and guess who comes to my village, guys?
Who comes?
Aura comes to my village, and she says, "I need a place to stay. Can I live at your village?" And I immediately go to bed, and now she's my villager, and she goes and does things for me. You can
Yeah.
only have X amount, but they keep coming through as visitors, and they
Hmm.
have their names, and they go and do things for you. So you're
Mm.
interacting with these skins, and you know their names now.
Yeah.
Also, where I wanted to go with this earlier was it's not sweaty skins anymore. It's gonna be the creative skins, ones that people like that are cool and stuff like that. So even like an Ice King would be dope. You know,
Yeah.
Healy looks awesome. I wanted Healy to join my island. Meowscles in there. Midas looks amazing
He
in the
does.
game.
They did
So
really
it's no
good.
longer just female skins and like stuff like that. With how popular this is, a lot of the stock's gonna go up for a lot of these skins that Rob and I aren't huge fans of. So
Hmm.
the other question I want to say for Fortnite GGs, is this going to track the use of those? I assume it will.
Yeah. He's.
So over
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
I want us to watch to see which skins are getting the most usage because it's not going to be just sweaty skins anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, relax, guys. She's doing jobs. Okay, let me.
Just
It's not
stop. Just
12. It's
stop.
not 12
Just
p.m.
stop.
yet.
Just
Okay,
stop.
she's
Just stop.
she's going out and getting me wood. You know what I'm saying? She's getting materials. Anyway, stop playing. Y'all
Yeah.
gonna get my wife. My wife's gonna bust in here and beat my ass.
That's that.
Stop.
That's all. That's all on you, bro.
Y'all gonna get me in trouble. It's not 12 yet. Okay, relax.
That's all
Anyway,
on you.
it's fun, but so like it'll be interesting to see how people choose the skins. Because
Hmm.
I was going through my locker and like I was seeing skins I never play with that I want as a Lego character to play with.
Yep. Yep. So that is me and Dylan are on the exact same page with that. So as y'all, like I just said, I did not play Lego. I went through my whole locker though. I went through my whole locker to see exactly how the skins played out. And I'm like, yo, okay, this is a little different. If y'all didn't see the Lego trailer, or if you're behind on that, go look at the Lego trailer. That's like a precursor to our top 50. That's going to be a conversation there, because there is iconic skins that has transcended through everything. And what I mean by that, we are now in the Charlie Wynn era, right? And in that Charlie Wynn era, some skins have survived. And what I mean by that, every skin is not going to be relevant in this era. Every skin that Donald Mustard appreciated is not going to be the same thing. Now you're seeing skins that still are relevant through this. You see Bright Bomber in the trailer. You see all of these things. Bro, it's like Bright Bomber. Okay, well, I'm gonna hold off on that
Okay,
because
okay, real
yeah.
quick, real quick.
Go
So
ahead, go
we're
ahead,
doing
go
our
ahead, go
top.
ahead.
We're redoing our top 50, guys. And I'm
Yeah.
already telling you, I was thinking the same thing. Of all the trailers I was seeing, um, lots of skins in my book are going up in value. It's Healy's going up higher in value, higher, and Bright Bomber. I
Yeah.
used to like Dark Bomber is an awesome looking card, but character wise, it's all about Bright Bomber.
Yep.
Sneak peek. I mean, we're gonna talk more about this in our exclusive on Thursday,
Yeah, yeah,
and
we'll
then
go into
eventually we'll have
details.
the top 50 released for you guys, and we'll talk about it. But man, Bright Bomber. Oh, I mean, if you think about all the major like things she's in, remember the Apple one? They
Yeah.
keep using her in like
Mhm.
she's great. She's great, and she's one of the main characters when you come into Lego. Like
Yeah.
there's a main character who introduces you and shows you how to do things. It's Cuddle Team Leader. It's Bright Bomber. I don't know who else is in there, but those are the ones I've seen.
So so there's a terminology that I have now, because it's now the market roster, right? That's the way I think of it in my head. And what I mean by that is, you know, me and Dylan talked multiple times about Bright Bomber when it comes to comics. We talked about the relevance of her just being one of those ones you notice, right? But her surviving a s- a leadership shift is amazing, bro. That's top tier. And so that solidifies right there. Obviously Pilly was going to survive it. That's somebody that I think that's a character that
Yeah,
Epic Games.
Peely's not going nowhere. Yeah,
Yeah.
Peely's
Another
not going
thing,
nowhere.
did you notice something about the item shop? I mean, not the
What's
item
that?
shop, about the locker. Did you notice something about the locker?
Yes, I did immediately.
What is it?
You talking about when they changed his photo to the missing picture? Is that what you're talking about?
No, I did notice that too. It's no longer skins, it's called characters.
I did not notice it. That's awesome.
It's called characters. So something that me and you've been talking about for so long, where when does these skins go to characters? This era we're going in when it comes to this open world, everybody's a character. It's no longer this
And
built
I
on
mean,
battle royale.
and
It's
this is a
crazy.
perfect move because like all
Yeah,
the haters out there that talk about Fortnite in a bad way and stuff like that. So, oh, you played. I'm not playing game. Someone just commented on one of our YouTube videos like, I'm not
yeah,
gonna play a game where it's just to get a skin,
yeah,
right? And these aren't
yeah.
skins anymore, guys. These are actual characters,
Mm-hmm.
and we're really gonna get to see them in this Lego world and how they
Yeah.
have different personalities.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's to come, but like right now, the interactions with them, you can see their names. Like there's some I was passing on that I just don't want,
Yeah.
and um, so I forget all who I have, but like it's just interesting, and you're getting to know the names. There's one whose name is Otis. Did
I
you know
did see
that?
that. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
And I've never heard of him. I don't know if he was always a skin or is a skin or a custom one. I have
Yeah.
a dog named Otis, and so
Mm-hmm.
I had to hire him for my island. But I now I
Yeah.
know there's a Fortnite or a character named Otis. Didn't know that before.
Yeah.
So it's crazy what's going to happen. I'm overly excited.
Yeah, no, obviously we won't go too deep into other characters or skins, but we did talk about Bright Bomber and Pilly, and we couldn't agree more. JT, me and Dylan talked about this already. Um,
Yeah.
Pilly he's solidified. I mean, it's as still solidified as you probably can get.
Mhm.
He's there for sure, and Bright Bomber has jumped pretty drastically. So this is what's great
And
about
I do feel like what
collecting.
JT said earlier, like she was always like underrated.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think the fact that Dark Bomber looks so nice as a card and like them together, you feel like they should be in the same place. And I started to think they shouldn't really
they
be
shouldn't.
near each other. But we'll talk about that. They're both great skins. It's just one is like next level iconic.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so
It's
it's interesting. I can't wait to see what happens.
it.
Anyway, so let's get into some stats because this is
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Tonight, Fortnite. Everyone said that once Fortnite OG goes away,
Mm-hmm.
they said once Fortnite OG goes away, that everyone's going to leave the game. Well, tonight they just beat the record that OG set
The OG
for
set. Yep.
for the most people playing at one time.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think I'll throw this here. It was like 6.5 million people earlier tonight were
Mm-hmm.
playing, and right now it's 5 million. And if you scroll down, you can see that Lego Fortnite has 1.9 million people playing.
1.9.
The
Like
other
that's
crazy thing
crazy.
is 2.4 all time, and Zero Build has never broken 2 million.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
1.4 for Zero Build.
Which is crazy, but just for context, that's insane.
Yeah, because Zero
That's
Build was a major thing that they brought.
yep.
Besides like regular Fortnite and imposters, Zero Build was like the first like extra real game mode,
Yeah.
right? To compete with Battle Royale.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't come close. When and the crazy thing is Lego Fortnite's so good that people like me didn't even try to play Rocket Racing.
Right.
So
Right.
these numbers right here,
Mm-hmm.
600,000, will probably go up once
Right.
people like it's been one day. Like they had this game, it was so great, they couldn't stop playing it, right? So
Yep.
I bet you this number will start going up eventually, after people have finished going through Lego Fortnite.
Can we give credit real quick to a map creator though?
Yeah,
We're
sure.
talking about all this. Look at Tilted Zone Wars
Mm.
in the thick of it, bro. That you have to give them credit for that because if y'all don't know, like if you're new to Fortnite and kind of how the IP in the game works, these are map creators. These are individuals or a small team, and they're in the thick of the major game modes, bro. That I gotta give credit there. Obviously, Box
Not even the
PvP is
thick.
gonna be there. They're there.
This is beating an original game mode by Epic Games.
Yeah,
Ranked
yeah.
0 build max is 166,000.
That's
Look, his
crazy.
own words has beaten that.
That's
Even right now,
crazy.
even currently. Now,
Yeah.
I will say this is a trash map, by the way.
I was about to say that. I'm not a fan of that map.
I like the map. I
Mhm.
hate this one.
Mhm.
In particular, the names are on.
Yeah.
It's stupid because you can easily snipe people.
Yeah.
I play the version with names off. I
Yeah.
have no idea. I haven't met anyone who likes this version. I don't
Yeah.
know why this one. Maybe it's just because it's the main title, but this
Mhm.
one gets all the hype. But if you go to like more, there's like a names off version, and it gets much less people into it.
And another thing on there is scroll up a little bit. Save the World is still at 13 with 32,000. Save the World. Like that's
Right here.
so that just shows you how well rounded, because Save the World is still in that system of opposite game modes. It was the first game mode. The fact that it still has 32,000 people playing with a 76,000 peak, that's crazy, bro. Fortnite is not just, you can't just say you're playing Fortnite
Yeah,
anymore because you
and
got to
they didn't
explain.
mention Save the World when they were listing all their game modes. They didn't mention
Yeah.
Save the World. They're probably, I think, Save the World is a game of the past. It was their original idea,
Yeah.
and like
Mhm.
it's not part of the future, in my
No.
opinion.
No.
But they're keeping it on for these existing players,
Mhm.
and which is a nice thing. And it's still doing numbers compared to these other maps, but at the same time, it's not doing anything compared to theirs.
And
Um,
and my bad to cut you off. To your point, just before we move on from Save the World, that's why they do those skin packs. They do the Save the World skin packs because there are still people playing it, and it has to be funded in a certain way. It can't take away from the bigger budgets. So yeah, shout out to that skeleton team right there. That's what they call it. But you know, they still running strong. Got to give them credit there.
Yo, and JT's right. I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking this weekend could break records.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
weekend can really break records. If you think about like all the people, like I'm going to be playing, all these kids who are out of school are going to finally be playing.
Mhm.
It'll be really interesting to see how it goes. I think it'll break it for sure.
Yeah.
Um, man, it's just so crazy. So we want to talk about how early we are.
Yeah.
Fortnite never gets the credit it's due, guys. Um, I was arguing with people on YouTube for fun. I was making some shorts to like poke fun at people, and they were clapping back. And
Yep.
if you go and look at some of the YouTube shorts, there's one that has like 50 comments, and they were pissed. I said, "There's no way Fortnite's the best game ever."
Right.
And I just have to say, there was just the Game Awards were yesterday, day before,
Mhm. Yep.
last night,
Yesterday.
something like that.
Yep.
Anyway, it was for the best ongoing game. Okay. And the game that won is Cyberpunk 2077, I believe,
Yep.
which is a solo player game, which is not even online. It's an offline
Mhm.
game, right? And they won best ongoing game. And a lot of
Mhm.
people are saying it should have been Fortnite, should have been Fortnite. And I agree.
Mhm.
But the reason it's not is because 90% of the votes are by the people who run the game show
Yep.
and by the sponsors. So keep that in mind. We are very early, and Fortnite is not going to get its due process. So like right now, there's 6 million people playing Fortnite.
Mhm.
This is Cyberpunk's all-time peak,
Yeah.
274,000 at one time. We have creative maps that beat that.
Literally.
So, and when they say it's like they say that this is one that's the best ongoing game. So we saw someone posted this here. Winners are determined by a blended vote between the voting jury, 9% and 10% for fan voting. Basically, fans don't mean anything when you're talking about the game awards. So
Right.
just don't put that. I wouldn't put that into your assumption as Fortnite a good IP and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Um, honestly, I think Fortnite. I mean, I'm biased, right? But I think Fortnite would win best ongoing game every year.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
couldn't. There's no other game that comes close to competing in that category.
No. No,
It's
not
insane.
even
So
close.
it's not even close.
It
So I just want to bring that up because that baffled me. I was like, there's
Mhm.
no way they're claiming that game beat Fortnite. Like Fortnite
Yeah.
shouldn't even be. Don't even put it in the drawing
Yeah.
at that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Is is so here's the thing. The stigma is not just with cards. If you're a Fortnite card collector and this is your first introduction to Fortnite and you didn't play the game, or the stigma that you see when you post your cards, or you see when BK get a record sale or Pilly get a record sale and all the comments is like, "Are you serious?" this stigma is across the board when it comes to Fortnite, and it's going to take a while for people to understand exactly where we are. That's what we're talking about, being early. Um, the cultural relevance of Fortnite is second to none, never been seen, never will be seen. Only people can build off of what has been done based off of Fortnite. What I mean by that is you see NFL, NBA, NHL players talking about Fortnite on the consistent basis. Clicks is, I know you don't watch football, Dylan, but
No, I've seen clips.
yeah.
I've seen clips. I know what you're talking about.
Listen, Sauce Gardner that played for the Jets, right? He plays with Clicks at least 2 to 3 times a week. They're under the same management. They're under Gary V's management, and Sauce is mad at Clicks when he's not on. This is an NFL player that's making multiple millions of dollars a year, top tier 1% athlete, and soon as he gets home, he's playing Fortnite after a game, all of these things. And I mean, some people are going to talk about the Jets record, but hey, that's good on my end. But either way, this is something that's culturally shocking to me because the era we grew up in, social media wasn't as relevant as it is now. We couldn't see these things in this scale. We didn't know what sports players was playing the games when they went home because social media wasn't there yet. We're seeing real time where how this is impacting them, and we don't know what the future holds. We just know that Fortnite is going to be a part of it. It's crazy to see.
Yeah, it's touched so many people's lives. So that's why when we're talking about like collecting, like you don't need Epic Games to push things.
Right.
People collect. People just collect. Okay, it's what happens, and that's what we want. So like when everyone's worried, like I can't stand it. And sorry, like I love all of our subscribers. I love all the people I talk to, but I can't stand it when people will like comment or be like, "Hey, you're selling this too low," or "You're doing this," and like trying to watch the market. The market's gonna do what the market's gonna do, guys. Like you can't like be mad at people selling stuff cheap or too expensive. The market's gonna do what it's gonna do. And Fortnite is such a strong IP. It's not gonna matter if you're a long-term collector like us. It's just crazy how good this is, and people are blind, which is like the history repeating itself. This is how people they always want to hate. It's easier to say no.
Yep.
Like it's easy to be like, oh no, that's not gonna happen. Oh no, I'm not gonna do that. And then like 10 years from now, then we're like, oh, I was playing back then. Oh, I remember someone told me about the cards. Well, yeah, I used to have those. I threw those away. Happens every time. Every time. If I would just say, just be kind to everybody else and stop telling people what to do with their cards. It's gonna be okay. They're gonna. This is proof right here. Fortnite's here for the long run.
And
the other thing I want to talk about.
Yeah.
This is just like on top of my mind. This is probably it's just a theory. But with Fortnite Lego, this already happened. Dr. Disrespectful or whatever his name is.
Dr. Disrespect, yeah.
Yeah, whatever his name is. He made a thing. It said, imagine waking up and playing Fortnite, waking up as a grown man playing Fortnite Legos.
Yeah.
And I was laughing because this is perfect.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you guys why. Everyone thinks that kids play this game when most of them are 18 and older. Now, Fortnite's shifting it. And now it's like they're saying kids play Fortnite Lego. So now it's no longer only kids play Fortnite, only kids play Fortnite Lego, which still won't be true.
Right.
But now it's off of the Fortnite name, and then older people can play the Battle Royale, and now Fortnite Legos for the kids. So like it's still a misdirection, but like that hate is slowly going to be going away. I'm pretty sure with this. And then you have the racing mode, and so now it's no longer can be only kids play that. Yeah, it's too big of an identity to say that. So I'm excited. I've got so much stuff in my mind.
Wow, that was a great point. It sparked a thought in my mind. That was a good point because what they're doing is they're cushioning what you're even talking about. I was just saying earlier, when you say I'm playing Fortnite, what do you mean by that? That's no longer simply put. When you said playing Fortnite before, you're either playing, you're playing arenas, which is now ranked, or you're playing as a casual. Now it's a whole nother world, bro. Like, all right, Fortnite Lego race, rocket racing, the game mode, the music game mode that I can't remember the name of, but that's gonna be major. I'm gonna love that too. I loved Rock Band when I was younger. The Wii era, that was amazing. The thing that tripped me out about the Dr. Disrespect thing is, bro, this is always what pissed me off about this is Dr. Disrespect plays Call of Duty. You're still a grown man playing a game, bro. Like, I don't know if you noticed that. And I think that's the thing. Like, people want to kind of, you was just talking about it with the cards. People want to direct people where they feel comfortable. Oh, I play this, so you should play this. If you don't play this, or if it looks this way, then this is how I feel about it. Dr. Disrespect also played Fortnite. It still was animated then, bro. Like it still had a certain
Yeah.
animation. Just because the skill gap took you out the game is, and I rock with Dr. Disrespect heavily, but don't try to be
I mean,
abrasive in a
they
way
can
that
say whatever they want
yeah,
because
yeah,
like the
it's
fact is like Fortnite's gonna get the hate. And
yeah,
JT, I don't know if you're trolling me, but like you got to stop dropping this stuff. I told you I haven't been able to look at anything. I've been playing the game. You
yeah.
see what he said? He says, "Was anyone able to buy the Fortnite Lego promo cards?" And he heard me typing. He's like, "Dylan's searching." I sure as hell was. I ain't gonna lie. I said, "Wait a
he
minute."
just he just went completely off, JT. I didn't
Dude,
even peep that.
I don't even know if you're lying or not, but like if you say anything like that, I'm searching. I'm not gonna wait to find out.
Yo,
You better
I didn't
stop
even
playing.
peep. That's
I'm
funny.
fast. You better stop playing. Y'all just drop something like me find out. Because yeah, I'm gonna talk about it
Yeah,
regardless, so I better get my
man.
hands on it real quick.
Man. Oh, another thing onto the Lego end before I get to Black Ash comment, because this is a good one. So I was watching Cypher when Legos first dropped. I was watching Cypher PK's stream, right? And he said he was like, at the time they didn't announce that they were gonna get the collaboration skins and the
Mhm.
collaboration skins into the Lego world. Cypher's like, yeah, that might be a little reach. They have to get the second license and all of this stuff.
Yeah.
Bro, 6 hours later, they announced all the Marvel and all of these skins.
Well,
Fortnite's
here's
license is so strong, bro. And
it's
that's what
not
we were
just
trying to say
Fortnite.
before. Yeah.
You want to talk about who has a strong license?
Yeah.
Lego. If you compare
They
Fortnite's IP and Lego, Lego has always been a premium brand.
yep. Yep.
Always a premium brand, and they work with premium. So they have knockoff Legos, but Lego
Mm-hmm.
has always been premium. If you know
Yep.
anything about Fortnite, Fortnite has always been a premium brand. They partner with premium things. It's the
Mm-hmm.
perfect partnership, and they
Yep.
both have similar partnerships with these other brands. So
Mm-hmm.
it's not. It's I don't think it's gonna be a big deal. For me personally, I was excited that it was only Fortnite characters that we were seeing.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fine. We'll get some. Let's get some ones later. But I want the actual Fortnite characters.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah, JL, he does. Cypher uses a lot of skins. I mean, Cypher has pretty much every skin in the game
Yeah.
besides I think like 20. He also has
Because
his own
Cypher
skin.
isn't like a competitive player,
No, he's a content creator. Yeah.
but he's good. He's decent, but
Mhm.
he's not a competitive player.
Yeah. He hasn't been a competitive player since chapter 1. That's kind of when a lot of those content creators that was top tier switched out. I didn't like the way Manic looked either, JT. I think they did Manic dirty in the Lego mode because they did the one where her helmet off and mask off with
Oh, did
that
they? I haven't seen her.
with that shaved bang. Yeah, that they did Manic
I mean,
filthy, man.
some of them look crazy. I like them. I
Yeah.
think Midas looks the sickest I've seen so
Mm,
far.
yeah.
They did Midas really well.
DJ Yonder looks amazing, bro. DJ Yonder. What was another one that I noticed? Dang,
I
I
mean,
can't
there's
remember.
definitely some like I'm gonna have to like go out of my comfort zone and play with some other ones.
Yeah, yeah.
I actually like Focus a lot. I've always liked
Focus,
Focus in game.
they did really good on
Focus is really
Focus.
good in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's gonna be really interesting to see which characters people play with. But with 2 million people playing,
Mm-hmm.
people might be establishing new favorite skins.
Yeah, yeah. And
Yeah, I agree. Goofy ones and the creative ones. Um, all the beard skins have lost their beards except for Magnus.
I know, I know, I know. I think it's gonna be updated though. The beard. I think it's gonna be updated.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it's gonna be pretty crazy. There's so much stuff they can do with this, and the updates are coming. So you know, like with Fortnite, how like over the years it's changed, and you can do new things.
yeah.
I think the same thing can happen with the Legos. Cliff was complaining because you can't fight and stuff like that.
Right.
But wait, you
Yeah,
just wait. Fortnite's like
yeah.
hold my beer, give me a second, because
Mm-hmm.
I bet you they're gonna start implementing Lego games
Yeah,
within that. You know what I mean? That you can do, and if you can start rating people's bases and stuff like that.
yeah.
Oh wait a minute, it's gonna be crazy.
Man, listen. First of all, I got to shout out Lofty right here. 1,600 skins is insane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy. It's only 17, a little over 1,700 in the game for context, people. I wanted to go back to Black Ash comment right here because this is what me and Dylan was talking about off before we were live. He was talking about what the Lego brings back a feeling for him, and that's what the racing mode did for me. It's one of those things where it's like, yo, battle royale is always going to be at least us three. That's going to always be there for us, right? But the fact that we kind of got this low lift game modes that we can go to now, when we listen, Fortnite battle royale is sweaty. We can admit that. When you
Yeah,
need that slight break, or you need to balance it out. The fact that you have Lego, the fact that you have racing and the music modes, I think this is balance in gaming that we've never seen before. Gotta shout out GTA. They did their rollout, but the fact that Fortnite is ever updating is what is the win for me. It
and
feels like
free
yeah,
and
it feels
free.
like Christmas every 3 months, bro. Every 3 months it feels like Christmas, and you can even go deeper than that. It might go every update depending on what part of the season it's in. It's
How
crazy.
can games compete when it's free?
It's
And
free.
people don't think Minecraft's dead, dude. You can play Minecraft for
Yeah,
free, and it's better, more updates. It's insane.
yeah. No,
Like
for
literally,
sure.
it's crazy. And you're talking about like the nostalgia of like I like RPG games. I haven't
Hmm.
played in a while, and for like Fortnite's like the only game I play.
Yeah,
And if it's solo, I kind of just sit in the lobby, wait for people to get on. I don't do solos.
yeah. That's
I
so funny.
can,
Yeah,
I just get bored unless
yeah.
I'm streaming for you guys, and then it's a little bit more fun. But I get bored. This mode, I
Hmm.
can play by myself. I can play it on a Switch.
Hmm.
I mean, the possibilities are endless.
No, yeah.
But
That's
we're gonna have to get some racing in. I'm gonna have to get into
Yeah,
that.
no, it's and the thing that I like is also the same thing with racing. I found myself going to completely different skins for racing, right? Obviously, you don't see the skin in the game, but when you go into the lobby, you have your skin standing by your car. And the first one I went to, bro, was that Midas anime skin. I went to the
Mhm,
Midas one. I wore my Jordan skin again. I haven't worn a Jordan skin in forever. Omega. I went more to male
mhm.
skins that kind of fit the car that I had. So I didn't wear any female skins during that time. So it's just every game mode is completely different. What you go to, you see Lego go more to the meme slash goofy skins, and then you have the racing mode. You go a whole different field there compared to battle
That's
royale.
true.
They're spreading their characters out.
And I wouldn't just say the goofy
It's
ones.
different.
I think it's the ones with the most character.
Yeah, it's the
I like
person.
Blue Squire. I don't wear him too much, but
Yeah,
he was the first skin I wore in
yeah,
Lego.
yeah,
Blue Squire. I just
yeah.
like
I
he
seen
just
that.
had more character.
Hmm.
Um, Even Skull Trooper looked dope in the Lego one.
Red Knight. Red Knight was one that looked amazing.
I
Red
haven't
Knight
seen Red Knight
skin.
yet, but I
Yeah,
bet you Red Knight looks
yeah.
crazy.
Red Knight was one. That's I can't think of it. Matter of fact, they finished Red Knight before Black Knight, which was crazy to me. But they did. They finished Red Knight before Black Knight, and that tech. Let me stop. That doesn't mean anything. It was just crazy to me that they did finish Red Knight before BK. Uh, Another one was obviously Cuddle Team Leader. Cuddle Team Leader looked great. Drift. I mean, it's those those ones that have a lot of
Yeah,
detail in
I was
there.
looking at
It's
Drift
just
too. Drift
yeah.
looks sick. I mean, we talk about Drift.
His hoodie looks a
Um,
little tight, but it works. His hoodie
yeah, I
looked
mean
like it
it's
might
a
be cutting his
Lego.
yeah, it
I
might
will
be
tell
cutting
you,
his neck
I'm gonna
off a
try
little
to
bit.
get. You know, we talk about like set collect and stuff like that. I'm gonna try to get every Lego character.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't know if I'll be able to, but I want every single Lego one. I don't care
yeah.
about the price of it in the future for going up in value. It doesn't. I don't want it boxed or anything like that. I want every Lego character to put on my shelf.
No, for sure. I agree with that. Yo, Lofty, it's crazy. Me and Black Ash was talking about it. When me, Black Ash, and Dylan was at the FNCS, those hats were only $20. And
Yeah,
I regret not I was gonna grab more and give them away. But once you get in there, you just lose track of time and it just
yeah.
you're in it. I wish I would have grabbed more, but I didn't, man. That is a great hat. Deadfire was a great one as well. They did good on Deadfire for sure.
More people have the Red Knight. I would also say that the Black
Hmm.
Knight doesn't move the needle price wise. The Red Knight people can
Right.
still buy
That's a good point.
and they'll look cool in the game, so they'll get it.
Yeah.
Um, and talk about the freaking metaverse. We've been saying this forever. No one's doing the metaverse like Fortnite. Fortnite's doing
No.
the metaverse. Like it's already done. People just don't understand what the metaverse is. And
Mm.
the fact that the cars cost so much is proof. I saw people tweeting, it's like, nobody's gonna pay this much money for a car. And then I saw a list of people said, yeah, hold my beer and all these different things. They were like this, hold this. And like it's like and everyone was screenshotting everything they had. And I was like, I guess you were wrong, my friend. The
Yeah,
metaverse
yeah.
is here. People
Eh,
it's like if you're sitting at home, let's say like you
Yeah,
work from home, instead of
yeah.
buying a new outfit, you buy a new
Mhm.
skin.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the metaverse is here, guys. I don't
And
know.
and so like Dylan said, we've been talking about this pretty much since we started doing THG. The difference is this is shaping out a lot different than I thought it would. Like the way I seen it in my head,
Hmm.
this is 10 times better. Like I seen it very differently. I can't explain how I seen it.
When you seen it, you talking about the metaverse?
Yeah, like the way I seen the
Okay.
metaverse in my head, the way I seen it shaping out for Fortnite, I seen it very differently. But what they're doing and how they're shaping this out, it makes me actually So okay, I have one point here before we move on. It makes me comfortable that a storyline or lore team is going to be built out. I don't think we talked about this before. I don't think it's going to live in battle royale. I don't. I think there's going to be parts that you'll always be able to find in the storyline and the lore of battle royale. But I think, like Dylan said this maybe a year and a half ago now. Those shows and those movies could possibly live on this platform. Fortnite's a platform now,
Yep.
and I think Tim Sweeney, when you watched the interview that Cypher had with Tim Sweeney, and I think it was Allier as well, he was very firm on the fact of you have to prove that your team can be relevant. And Battle Royale is competing with Lego, they're competing with every other map, and they're also competing with Rocket Racing and the music mode. It's free game, bro. Whoever it rise to the top, that's where it goes. You know, and so I think that yo, JT, when they do this, so for me, JT, right now, it seems like even though I don't play Lego, the order for me is like the Rocket Racing, the music mode, and then Lego for me, just based off of how I like to play the game. When the accessories come through, that's gonna be a game changer because tomorrow, me and my wife is definitely playing the music mode that we used to do that when we were younger, like back way back in the day. Uh, that the Rock Band is a major part of that era of my life. So hopefully they do that. I can see that happening. For collectors like JT, there's gonna be a lot of fringe items that's gonna come out from these modes. I can even see. I mean, you got to think of stuff like Fortnite can do Hot Wheel collaborations. They can do all of these collaborations now. At Mario has I know people think that Nintendo is untouchable. I don't think that.
Oh no, I
I
mean,
don't think that. I don't think that at all. So it's gonna
I
be
like where you're going with this.
yeah,
Sorry, I
bro.
had to help my daughter real quick.
No,
That's why I
you're
was
good.
gone.
You're good.
Um, dude, so like every IP, like
Yeah,
listen to this, guys. Every IP has protected its IP, and some of them are like, no, we're not collaborating.
yeah,
PlayStation did this. My games are my games. You can't play
yeah,
it on Xbox and stuff like that. Fortnite broke that. Now there's
yep,
cross-platform, right?
yeah,
The next thing is going to be the IPs that no one ever works with. Like Mario would never work with anything else. That's
yep,
going to change, guys.
yep,
And
yep,
Fortnite's pushing that because it's either change or
yep,
die.
yep,
Because Fortnite made it free and they
yep,
have these IPs. So you either
mm-hmm,
get on board or you miss out.
yep,
Dude, it's going to be crazy. Speaking of which, let's just jump
yes,
into IPs real quick. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles we've been waiting for a while,
yeah,
and they did an amazing job.
amazing.
I'm super excited. I love TMNT, love it. I'm gonna get these. These better be in Lego at some point because I think they'll be dope as Lego characters.
Yeah,
And then you've got your girl. You want to talk about these ones because I just
yeah,
saw these. I
yeah.
didn't notice these at first.
Yes. So and Dylan, it's a couple more down there that you can't see. They brought Geno back already, and bro is he's dripped out for the
I
winter,
saw
bro.
Geno.
He's
Yeah.
dripped. But they brought my guy right under Lux, bro, with the waves. Yo, the Midas looking one, right under Lux, right there, like straight down, right there. Yeah, bro, they did his waves perfectly. See, okay, let me give credit. I never talk about this in on here, right? What I have to give Fortnite credit for is there's been so many games in the past that cannot do every ethnicity right, which I don't knock that. It's a tough thing. Fortnite broke that completely. They can do any and everything. They have a team that just captures every culture. Every is a bro. Fortnite is killing it in every aspect. The reason why I'm saying this is it's been very few games that has been able to pull off waves, bro. And Fortnite has done it. His waves is connecting all the way
I'm
around.
gonna have to. I'm gonna have to.
It's top tier, bro. I can't just let that slide because I have to give them credit for that. No, bro. This is the winner, Richard. I have a fro right now, bro. My hair is actually getting too long, but I'm gonna rock it out. I think I might have to I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with it. I don't know if I'm gonna dread braid. We'll see what goes on. But my hair is extremely long right now.
Is this the best way to do it? Scrolling to the bottom of most used.
Yeah, probably. Or no, you can actually go to
Too late. I'm
yeah,
almost
yeah,
on
you're
the
almost
bottom.
there anyway.
SpongeBob would be crazy, JT.
Yeah,
And
SpongeBob would be
the
crazy.
beard says that they're already going to be on. They're already a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Lego character, so that's gonna be dope in game.
Yeah,
All right, let me see.
you might because it's a lot of skins that don't get used. So you might have to actually go to cosmetics.
There's no way nobody uses Chomp Senior. Yo, if you have this shard, this is why
Yeah,
this shard was available so many times.
it's it's so
This
crazy,
shard,
bro.
jeez.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's so people. I
No,
know.
there's no way. This has to be a mistake. This must be this season.
Yeah,
This has
no,
got to be this
this
season.
yeah, this is chapter 5 season
I
1.
thought it clicked all time.
Oh no, I think it's only like 3 or 4 skins that has 0, but it's
I was
because
about
they
to
were
say.
they
I was
never
about to
released.
say. Let me see if I can find him. I wanted to see his
You might have to go to cosmetics real quick
Okay, I'm gonna go to cosmetics.
and then go to
That's right. That's right.
yeah, go to
So,
outfits.
so they need. So, Fortnite.gg, if you're listening, it's time to change this. This is no longer outfits, my friend. This is characters.
Yeah, it's characters, man. It's
All right,
characters.
this joint is
Yo, they
fire.
killed that. They killed that.
I'm gonna be buying this set. They've got
Yeah.
my girl in it.
Calamity.
Stop.
Yo, Calamity top tier, bro. Let's stop capping. Let's
She
stop
is top
capping. She's
tier.
top
Now, when
tier,
we say
bro.
top tier, like this character-wise, skin-wise, she's top tier.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, who did I sell mine to? My Calamity to? I need it back. Can I get a
I
rebate?
need it back. I need it back. That Midas
Yo,
and
that's sick. I'm
Leviathan
buying
mix.
this set. How much is this set? I'm buying this set. All right. Dude, this dude,
Look at the waves, bro. Look at the waves, bro. They
they,
bodied that.
they put
Yo,
some detail.
shout out to Fortnite. Y'all did a great job, bro. I have to give y'all credit for that, man. That's not an
They
easy
got the
thing to
shoes with
pull
no
off.
socks on too.
Yo, yo,
Yo, they
yo,
weren't messing. That
yo,
joint's fresh.
him and Midas together, they go be causing problems, bro. They out there.
Yo,
That's crazy.
they've released so much stuff that it's hard to keep track of.
Yeah, bro, it's insane. I mean, you think about it. So how often do you think it's going to be like, okay, so for instance, do you think it's going to be something along the lines of, so for instance, when Lego come out with their battle pass, right? Do you think it's going to be always where Legos is going to be a Fortnite skin and vice versa, or do you think at some point it may be where it's a waiting period, like, so if Lego come out with theirs, then it could become a Fortnite skin, or do
I
you think it's going to be equally
no,
as it
I think
goes
it's
on?
gonna be equally, but like possibly like if you want this skin in Battle Royale, you need to unlock it in Lego.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But then you can play it in Battle Royale. But I think because of how they did that transition thing they're going to release them. You can play them with both.
Right.
Like as it going forward, when they create skins, they're probably going to just make a style for both.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know, but I mean, if they do it that way, to get people to play both modes, you only get this skin if you get this battle pass.
Yeah.
Which is going to be insane, right? It's going to make some skins a lot more rare because if you only play one, you won't be able to play the other.
I learned my lesson. Now listen, I learned my lesson. I'm glad you said that, because the rocket racing history repeats itself. I pay attention to stuff. We all pay attention to stuff. This $40 4K V-Bucks car in rocket racing, right? Everybody complaining about the price. Just so y'all know, it's a price glitch. So if you buy it, you get your V-Bucks back once it updates. But either way, everybody's complaining about the price. This is the same thing that happened with Renegade Raider. This is the same exact thing. I don't know if this car is going to be rare, but I'm not taking the risk. I'm not.
He says, I'm going to be playing this game,
I'm not
and I'm going to have the rare stuff.
I'm not taking this risk because even the skin that's in Rocket Racing, you have to hit gold 1 to get the skin. Those is the same exact things that happened in season 1. You had to hit a certain level to be able to even buy Renegade Raider. And I pay attention to all those things. I like the rocket racing. So you're not getting me again. It's not happening. I don't care. I'm paying attention. So I'm paying attention to all that. And I think a lot of people are.
Yeah, and that's sick. And speaking of like rare things, this isn't rare, but I have to share it. We were talking about Peely earlier. He now got his own chair. I still need one of these chairs.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm not getting the Peely chair. I don't actually my black background. The Peely one. I don't know. I want the purple one, but that one's expensive as heck, man.
They have a Raven one now too.
Yeah, I did see the Raven one. I still want this purple one with the battle bus.
Yeah. That has the llama on the back, right?
Yeah, it has some crazy like stitching on it. It looks insane. You know what's crazy is it's been 1 week, guys. and we haven't even got to talk to you guys about the new season.
No, no, that's true. Okay, listen, we got to do that as well. So,
Do you understand how crazy that is? It's a whole new chapter,
that's
and because they're
crazy.
releasing a new video game every single day, we haven't had time to talk about the whole new chapter,
Yeah,
which I
yeah.
was actually enjoying until Lego came out.
Hmm.
And it's like me and my friend were like, my friend who hasn't been playing for a while came back and he was playing it, and we were having fun. Um,
Did you get the
regardless
reboot
of
rally?
no, he's
For,
played like that, but he
oh,
only
I was
played
about to say,
like
I
an
was like,
hour or two.
you gotta get the credit for bringing them back.
They say who cares about season one? Dude, I'm telling you, it was. I mean, I didn't care too much about like people talking about like the movement. I got used to it pretty fast.
Yeah, yeah,
It was
yeah.
annoying at first, but the map was crazy in my opinion. I thought it was really cool. I like the medallions. I was really enjoying it. What about you?
Yeah, it was amazing. Besides, one thing that happened, it has nothing to do with the game. Loving the season, right? I get probably 10 games in, my controller gets stick drift. I have not had this controller for
Oh
6 months, bro. I haven't had it for 6 months. I'm like, this is
no, it's
crazy.
not a scuff, is it?
No, it's a hyper. And the reason why I went with hyper, so if y'all don't know, there's pro controllers and it has tabs on the back. The reason why I got the hyper is because it has mouse
This is
click
a
buttons.
scuff.
Yeah, it has mouse click buttons on the back. I do have insurance on it, but it has mouse click buttons on the back, and I like that more than the tabs. So I had to go with that. It's a great controller. Unfortunately, I did get stick drift, so I got to handle that. But the movement was weird for the first 2 days. I got used to it pretty quickly. It was slow though. It was
Yeah.
slow. It was very slow. The
It
linear,
felt slow for
yeah,
sure. I get it. I've gotten used to it. The new weapons, and I don't mind the new weapons.
yeah, yeah.
I miss the pump and the AR. That like the I like the OG weapons,
Mhm.
but the main problem with these weapons is every gun looks the same.
I don't know what I be picking up half the time. I mean,
Now I'm
now I
starting to
do,
get
but
it.
yeah,
Like I have
yeah,
to read the name. Like I'll grab something. Oh, this is SMG. Nope, shotgun. Grab this
yeah,
one. I got my shotgun. SMG. I was like, oh
yeah,
yay, this is great. Oh, an
yeah,
AR, sniper. And I'm like, okay, let's just Russian roulette this thing, you know.
yeah.
Thank God I have the thing where like when you pick something up, it auto places it in that
Yep.
place. That's
Mm-hmm.
helped me out a ton.
100%.
Um,
Yeah.
I actually don't mind. Yeah, actually the scope on the shotgun can be kind of crazy
It's a
sometimes.
load. Yeah. Yeah.
I actually like the attachments.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but like some of them suck ass. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's like figure out which ones you want to play with. You have to like kind of test and like what you want to do. The sniper. At first, I was like, "This is trash" because it
That joint
fades like five
rip.
inches on your screen.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then there was a game I hit like 20 snipes, and I was like, "Okay, wait, this turn's kind of nasty." But you
Yeah.
gotta get a feel for it. It's very different.
That drop off on a sniper, even the ARs has some slight
All the
drop off.
weapons have
Yeah.
some drop
Yeah.
off. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's crazy.
Um, yeah. So
It,
But oh yeah, yeah, Kari. I'm sorry, I missed that. The Lego. I played it on the Switch earlier this morning.
mhm.
It's playable on the Switch and on the phone, I believe. I don't know how on the phone. I think you have to have that special app. I think Apple.
Yeah, the scope doesn't bother me that much.
It
Honestly,
doesn't bother me either.
yeah, it's. I will say this though, the ARs is pretty solid. The ARs are pretty solid. Once you get used to it, um, the shotgun isn't terrible. I mean, even for the semi, when you got to get it off spawn, I mean, like when you first land, it's doable for what you need it for.
I
It's
actually like the semi shotgun more because
yeah,
I'm a pump. I usually like the pump, right? But
right.
it feels slow
Mm-hmm.
and like hard to hit. So like the auto actually feels better, even if I'm
Mm-hmm.
not doing enough damage. And I feel like the pump doesn't do that much damage anyway.
It doesn't.
Um,
It doesn't.
but I will say like I used to hate when I first tried Apex when it first came out. My
Yeah.
biggest pet peeve was like I don't know what the heck each weapon. All it is a glowing color. I don't know what weapon is what.
Yeah.
And like Fortnite did the same thing. Like I don't know what your weapons are.
Yeah.
Can we please like if they look exactly the same?
Yeah.
So I mean, so that was just some small critiques on my part.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
think
is too much thinking. I
for
agree.
sure. For sure. And I think first of all, I hate that bro got ripped apart that rolled out
No,
this new mechanics and the new movement. He got
I'm
tore
just
apart.
waiting. I'm just
Yeah.
waiting for the day I get on and be like, yo, I did this to FortniteCars.com. I'm so proud of it. And then someone gets
Nigga,
on and is like, you suck.
woo. Yeah,
Like,
like
where'd you learn to do that? This is trash. You
yo,
know?
bro, it was a whole he worked on it for a whole year and some change. And then it's obviously it wasn't just him; it was him and his team. But he was the front runner for it. But at the same time, I don't think the problem with the Fortnite community is they
They
do
hate
not.
change.
Well, not only that, when the response is warranted, they don't know how to express themselves. They have a serious problem with that. Nobody was saying you were wrong. You
They're
just didn't.
entitled.
Yeah, it's like
Let me tell you, I love Fortnite, but like our community is entitled. We get
yeah,
updates damn near every single week,
yeah,
and we be hating on Fortnite like they're the most evil company ever. It's a
yeah,
free game, and you get unlimited updates, and
yeah.
people still come and they listen. They've
Hmm.
already changed
They
the
already changed
movement
it.
in a week.
Hmm.
Now listen, any other game you buy and then you play it. Oh, I hate how this feels. Go
Yeah,
ahead, tell them. Go
yeah,
ahead, tweet about it. See if
yeah.
they push out an update for that game on the whole movement system. Go ahead.
No,
Let me
seriously.
let me wait. And then
Hmm.
they want to destroy the developers. It's trash,
Yep.
to be honest. Like,
E-
it's just trash.
yeah, exactly like JT and he didn't get fired, but exactly like JT and the Bear said, he literally just made the animations, and it was like the thing that was crazy is this it was multiple versions of it. They were prepared for you have to be prepared for the response when it comes to
Yeah.
stuff like this.
Well, they've
This
done this for 5 years. They
yeah,
know that people come
yeah,
in after they release it, they get all this hate, and then people
hmm,
forget about it and they enjoy it later on.
yeah,
This happened a million times with Fortnite,
hmm,
and so, but they've already changed it. They must have had like an overwhelming
yeah,
response to it.
right. And he didn't get fired, but they did have to go back to the drawing board, which I'm pretty sure didn't feel great for him. He was excited, but it's a part. I'm pretty sure he has thick skin when it comes to this. Hopefully he does because
You never know, man.
uh
Developers can
bro,
be
that I
hidden.
mean, if I'll say this, if he didn't have thick skin, this was a rough week for him for sure because he caught it. He caught it in every possible way, and those type of things can make or break you. I'm pretty sure if he didn't have thick skin, he does now because this is the thing that builds a different character. But we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, I thought it was a little exaggerated, to be honest. It didn't
Yeah,
bother me that much. I did think it was different, but I'm
yeah,
an optimist,
yeah.
and like I always look at Fortnite in like an overly good light, so
Yeah.
that's probably why.
I'm with you on that. I probably had about 3 or 4 times that I can remember because I'm so optimistic about it, where I was just like, nah, screw this. That was the mechs originally the mechs, the Infinity Blade. What
Okay,
else?
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean
yeah.
those I get like
Those was
like the
yeah.
mech. I'm with you on like yeah,
That
like
was
that joint pissed the mech and the alien ships. Like
yeah,
I'm
oh my
telling you,
god,
I
I
was
forgot
like
about it.
the alien ships pissed me off so bad.
Yeah.
I went through creative for the rest, but that's all I did. I didn't go on like Twitter and like try to ruin a man's life.
Yeah,
Like
no,
I
it's
just went and
good, bro.
played. I just went and played creative.
Yeah.
Like come on, or
That
you just get used to it.
it's a great default. At any given time, you can go to creative and you can play with every gun that you love,
I
and
do
there's
think
those
with
things.
all the updates they were doing, let's be
Mhm.
real here. With all the updates that they were doing, did they really need to work on that movement like that for
Like off rip, like nah,
like
you didn't
come
have to
on,
do
like
that.
the speed was fine. Everyone no one complained. Like my thing was what I like about Fortnite the most is that my character feels free. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
And when you first play in that first chapter, you don't feel free because
Mm-mm.
you're used to it. You feel kind of less mobile. You feel trapped.
Mhm.
And the
Mhm.
great thing about Fortnite is that you can go anywhere, do anything, and
Yep.
it's just they took that away. It felt like
Yeah.
that was my experience. I got used to it, but that I did have that feeling, and
Yeah.
you have to kind of get over it. But yeah, I feel like they could have just left it alone. To be honest,
No, I agree, and I think I don't know if he had the bright idea. I don't know if it was put on his table. I don't know what happened, but I think we all can agree that it was unnecessary, or it could have been incrementally
so
done. But
I think
I don't know.
what they were trying to do is make it a little bit more realistic,
Hmm.
and that's why there's the guns have such drop and such
Yep.
kickback. They're trying to bring like more realistic to it, and then like, oh well, this also do like they're trying to pay attention to the details.
Yeah.
Like how some things like pay attention to details,
Hmm.
Pixar does, like
Yeah.
every single detail to really make it more realistic. And this was one of those things, and it just kind of backfired.
Yeah.
Um,
I agree, and I think that with those things, like so, let's just say it was four. It probably was more than this, but let's say it was four all overall movement changes, right? Why didn't you just do one at a time? Just Like if you wanted to change the crouch, change the crouch. Like because
Oh
then
yeah, that would be.
people, yeah, people would have been like, it's something different, but it's not drastic. And then you gradually do it, and then the one that sticks out the most, scrap that one. Maybe the other three stayed, but
No, the
it
crouch is
was a way that
crazy.
could
The
have been
crouch
done.
is
Yeah,
so slow. It's like
yeah,
you
bro.
know
The
when
crouch
it
is
was kind of
insane.
it changes the dynamic of the game, which is kind of
Hmm.
interesting. But
Even
yeah, we won't bite you guys too much on the movement.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
probably
yeah,
been
yeah,
said and done like a million
yeah,
bajillion times.
for sure.
But yeah, that was like Fortnite chapter 5, season 1 for the most part.
Yeah. To
Um,
to cap that off though, I will say that obviously like when you go back to chapter 1, season 2, 3, 4, even 5, those were monumental moments. And it's kind of ironic that Fortnite's in its 6th year, because this is the next stamp. Like obviously everything that happened chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, but this was the major jump in time. Like I think it's the beginning of Fortnite 2017, and then it kind of this caps that next level, that next wave of what's about to happen. I'm excited for the future, man. There's so many things that's coming, and the fact that we are gonna have 4 battle passes at different times now is it's pretty crazy.
so when we were doing the event, we were going to do an international giveaway.
Yeah.
But then like it ended so fast,
Yeah.
right? And like the event was really good. I thought I liked it a lot. It was a lot shorter than I would have liked
Yeah.
because like the concert was mixed into it, right? So that's what
Hmm.
made it feel short. Like it should have. I don't know what they should have done. But
Yeah.
at the same time, we were gonna do a giveaway and everything got mixed up. So I still want to do that international giveaway. Shane is already in it. He's the only
Yeah.
one who was there live and
Hmm.
commented. So he doesn't ever have to like say it again. I'm gonna make sure he's in it. But I will do an international giveaway. We gotta figure out when to do that. Maybe in the next like week or two because
Yeah.
it's kind of crazy. So if you guys are international and you want to be in the giveaway, please like comment on this video what your favorite game mode is.
Yeah.
And say you're international.
By the way, when we finally get our creative code and we can do private matchmaking, I'm just saying Duck Race might be going into rocket racing. I'm just saying that might be a move there to make it easy. You know, we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. I think you can have 12 up as of right now. I think 12 is the max, but I think
Yeah.
it can get pretty fun. Obviously, live will be live, but
I mean,
we got some fun with it.
they gotta be changing stuff because like everyone's gonna have their own custom worlds. Like they're like I know their server is gonna be like people like do this. Epic Games not. I mean, they've got millions of people logging in. People are complaining because Epic Games, a billion-dollar company, not put money into their servers. Like you
Like
obviously know
what?
nothing like how much this is taking. Even let's take our website for instance.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think people realize like how much money I have to spend to
Mm-hmm.
keep up with the traffic to make sure it's going faster.
Yep.
You know, because people are using the website every day and millions on a video game with all this data. Like, guys, it's crazy. That's why these wait times are so bad.
Yeah.
And trying to get in, it's literally insane.
Kind of funny because the people that those servers, everybody's enjoying it, and they're probably just sitting there like, bro, this is insane. Like how like that next phase to phase being managing over that, I couldn't imagine what that sector of the job is like. I just couldn't imagine it.
Dude, yeah, no, being responsible for all that,
That got to be crazy. That
jeez,
has to be
man.
crazy. I mean, and
I,
then you got the leaker. You know, you have the leakers. You have to put up just across the board, the walls that you have to put up on the development side to keep leakers out of what you need to keep it out of, like Legos coming and things. We've known about it for 2 years, but the things that they had to protect within bro, it's crazy what they have to do on a day to
and
day
I
basis.
mean, I don't know. This company has to do so much, and they do so many updates. I don't
Yeah,
see any other game company competing with them. It's like I don't know how. How can you compete with something who's like a giant in this industry? I don't know
yeah,
anybody can do what they're doing.
yeah. So that's a good point because whoever ends up being what Fortnite is now in the future, and it probably will be Fortnite. Because if y'all don't know, JT said earlier about the Guitar Hero versus Rock Band. The reason why I said Rock Band is because that's the company that they brought to build out this game
Yeah,
mode. So even if it's the knockoff version of Guitar Hero, which I don't, yeah,
it was
yeah,
still a very well built game,
100%,
and so
yeah,
like they have the technology. They bought it so that they didn't have to repeat those mistakes that other people made.
yeah, and
Um, I played those a little bit. I played the DJ one.
yeah. Did you
I
get
don't know if
behind the
you
set, bro? You was on the did you get behind the set when you was playing? The drum
Maybe a
set?
little bit. Maybe a little bit. Well, anyway, I'm not big on the music ones, but
That's funny.
I'm gonna give it a try. I think
You got
maybe
to, bro. You got
eventually.
to.
Right
Yeah.
now it's Fortnite Lego. Then we do the racing one.
You could play split screen too, which is crazy.
Oh, can you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Don't know if it's
But
gonna be first day, but that is a part of the
I'm
rollout.
expecting major glitches for a while
Oh
now because
yeah.
they have all these game modes and how you can switch between all of them. The amount so like right now there's a Twitter for like Fortnite like issues.
Yeah.
Now they have a Fortnite Legos issue.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they're
Fortnite.
building it out. Like we need separate things to
All
manage
different
this.
YouTubes too. All different YouTubes. All different YouTubes. All of them are different. All
Like
different
I
Twitters.
I don't
It's
think
crazy.
people understand what they're doing until the updates start coming, until the battle passes start coming.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna start to see like, oh, okay, they mean business.
Yeah.
This is gonna replace it because Minecraft is awesome. Like my kid loves
Hmm.
Minecraft. My wife loves Animal Crossing, and Animal
Hmm.
Crossing promised updates, and like they failed. They
Yeah.
after 1 year they stopped. Right.
Hmm.
When you see Epic Games do updates, the sky's
Hmm.
the limit. Like you can already build cars and fly and all those kinds of stuff. So once we can actually see what updates they bring, just like they blow our minds with like
Hmm.
Battle Royale and what they do, I mean, they're gonna do this in all these game versions. People are
Yeah.
saying they want in Mario Kart. Just wait till they change something in the racing to add those kinds of modes.
Hmm.
So I mean, I'm excited to say the least.
Is and the fact that I'm dropping this right now. So clearly, this tells me global championship is amazing. Even if it went back to FNCS if they had FNCS invitational between global championship, that's all cool. Mark my words, the World Cup is coming back. This because if you didn't watch the World Cup the first time,
Wait.
yeah,
Okay,
go
go
ahead,
ahead.
go ahead. I got you. I
I
got
just had
after.
an idea. I just had
Yeah.
an idea. A triathlon.
Mm.
The World Cup, you have to
Play all
compete in
modes.
every game mode. Could you imagine?
Yo, that would be crazy.
Wouldn't that
That'd
be
be crazy.
insane?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a triathlon? Oh
Hmm.
my gosh.
Because if you think about it, I don't know how much of the World Cup you watched originally. There
Mhm.
was there was death runs and all of that
Yeah.
before the main events. Like dang, what was the content creator name back then that made those maps? I can't remember his name, but he was
Yeah.
major back then. But now it only makes sense to have a World Cup because they have ranked for rocket racing. So there's going to be people that's going to be competing there. The prize pool is going to be smaller, just the way the World Cup was back then, bro. It's
Instead of like a triathlon, it could be like the Olympics.
yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Like it'll be their own. They don't care about everyone else's games and stuff.
no,
They're just gonna run their own. So they're actually already doing this,
yeah,
guys. So if you think about like there was a game awards and Don Mustard went right,
yep,
and that was last night. But they did their own game awards in game.
mm-hmm.
So eventually, they're going to host their own game
Their
awards,
own,
all
yeah,
the games like this,
mm-hmm.
whether it's in metaverse or not. But eventually, hopefully, it's more important than the real game awards,
Yeah,
which is just selected by a committee. And I'm pretty sure Epic Games is not selecting it; they're letting the players do it. So,
yep, and yes, Black Ash Scissors. That's exactly who I was thinking of. And to your point, too, Dylan. What's crazy is we don't have mobile on iPhone no more. Like this is still not a thing. Like the numbers would be it would be even crazier if
could
it
you
was on
imagine,
mobile.
dude?
What?
Could you imagine playing the Lego on Apple
Bro,
Mobile?
oh my goodness, bro.
I would
It's
download it on my phone. I would never download the Fortnite one on my phone to play,
mhm.
but I would definitely download Lego World on there.
And to Tim Sweeney's point, he was talking about when it came to like this whole battle, right? The reason why it's so strong is because of the respect level. That they had so much respect for each other that it was disrespectful to both sides. What I mean by that is they understood what they brought to the table when it came to the app store, right? But Apple's like, yeah, I respect that, but we know the chunk that we're taking away from you. So what's going to be the balance
Well,
here? And
also, I don't think Apple understood what Epic Games is doing. Not
no,
that
they
they
just
should;
understood.
they're two
They
different
understood the
companies.
numbers.
But like
Hmm.
Epic Games is like they're seeing as one game on the thing, competing
Yeah,
with all these other apps, and Epic Games is like, no, our future is all these games, and we're paying our money out to these creators,
yeah,
right? So if they're paying money out to the creators, they would have to give 30% of everything, even what the creators make, to Apple.
yep.
And that's never gonna fly, right?
That's never
That's why
gonna
they
fly.
couldn't do it.
Hmm.
Because they had this plan from the beginning. They're like, we're gonna be giving the power to the people creating the games.
Yeah.
So, oh man, that's crazy. All right, let's get back to cards because
Yes.
it's a
That
limited
was
spin,
yeah.
and I want to see
So
what people picked up.
yeah, this is gonna be fun. People picked up some crazy stuff. So starting off, Rice, it's
Oh
just
yeah, you
like
guys
every
picked some
week,
of these,
man.
man. He's got the
Yeah,
freaking bear team here.
yeah. He got the cuddle team literally here, which is crazy. But he has Bandalet there. Shout out to Black Ash. I don't have that card anymore. But the drum
And I
gun,
would have never wanted Bandalet until the comics, but like now
yeah,
I can respect it heavily.
yeah. But that's the female counterpart to Bando, aka what is it, Bandolier or Band? I think it's
Band,
Bandolier,
yes,
right? It's
I don't know how to
Bandolier.
say it.
Yeah. So I've always had some liking to Bandolet for that reason. I wish Bandolier was in series one with it, but yeah, this is a great pickups right here. I know Dylan liked that Fable in there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna speak about it. The dude keeps pulling fables, man. Like, let me get one.
Yeah.
Like
Dang, man, that's
he's
crazy.
offered to trade for it. He's offered to trade for it, but I
Yeah.
just couldn't. I couldn't trade my stuff away.
No, I
If
feel
I
you.
trade my stuff away, I wouldn't have anything to give to you guys.
Man, this is interesting because there's some top 50 conversation in here. But yeah. Uh also Blackheart in there. Shout out to chapter 1, season 8. This was the tier, what was this? Tier 1? Was this tier 1? I can't remember what.
It was tier 1, but like it also tier 100, wasn't it?
No, it had like, I think you got add-ons as it went.
Yeah, add
Yeah,
tier
yeah,
after the
yeah.
tiers, like he added on to like the skeleton.
Yep,
I believe, yeah.
yep.
So I always consider him kind of tier 100
Yeah.
almost,
If
but
y'all don't know, this is the season that Lux and Pilly came out as well.
yeah.
As well as Ember, Master Key, and Winder. I can't remember her full name, but yeah, pretty good hybrid as well. Great season. Oh man. So dang. So Sparkle specialist pulled got a Galaxy 10. I really want this card. Galaxy is a card that I have to have. I want a 10 specifically in this one. Red
Oh,
Knight
it's got to be a
Supercharged.
10.
Yeah. For this one, I do. Not because it's a lot or anything. I don't know what it is for the promo set. I want 10s for the Mary Marauder,
Well, I
Cloak
mean,
Star, and Galaxy.
I want Cloak Star, to be honest,
Yeah.
but um, I get wanting the 10s in those because the pop's higher than the rest of the shards.
Hmm.
But like for me, it's like USA shard. If you can get one, get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, like I'm happy with my Gold Trooper that won't 10, and like so, but I get it for those. It's like all the other USA shards under 50. It's like you
Yep.
get what you get. You don't throw a fit, man. That's all you can do.
That's a fact.
And
Dirty Dan as
JD
as
said, "I
JT
know
said,
card. Forget the
forget
cards."
the cards. An hour and 11 minutes in. Nah, this was great pickups by Dirty Dan. He's always on the move though. Always on the move. Love Ranger, Technique, Mullet Marauder, Pilly, Tigress, Aura, Astra, and I can't remember. I tried to see if I'm trying to keep my mind sharp with these skins, bro. It's a lot of skins in the game now. I can't remember that left side. That left one after Astra. I can't remember the name.
Um,
I can't remember it, bro. Oh, you
Tower
close.
specialist.
Yeah, I know it's something like that. It's
I
something
bet you
like
it's.
that.
I can't remember either. I think it's Tower specialist. Tower
Power
recon.
Recon. There you
Damn.
go. You was close, bro. I knew you was close.
I knew
That
I
was
was
good.
supposed to. It's one of those. They keep switching between recon and specialist.
And he will get Dirty Dan will get mad at me if I forget to mention his Sora over there. You see it?
Yeah, no, I see it. He
Yeah,
sent me that drawing. That drawing kind of tight.
yeah. So shout out to him on that
I
one.
will say one thing is like the Lego ones, like it got me thinking about the skins and which one's gonna be more important. It's like the ones that are bland like that are gonna mean less in Lego, I feel like.
Yes.
And where the like even like Lone Ranger might be more dope in Lego and people
Hmm.
might be playing them more. So
Yep.
it's just something to think about.
For sure.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, JT collects some like super rare stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, the
unless
thing
you're
is,
competing with him, I mean, good luck, guys. But
well,
cards are
JT, I don't want him to say nothing else until he does this interview with THG, or at least send the JT could send the pictures in for us to go over it just like this. Something has to happen because his collection is insane, man.
yeah. JT's on a whole nother level. He's
Yeah.
gotten this. All right, I was gonna do it. Where is it? You guys know about the Koro stuff, right? JT, like if you follow our stuff, he'll throw stuff up here, and then you hear me start typing. Like, what is he talking about now? Got to go and look. He's the one who put us onto the Koro
That was a
stuff.
moment. That was the
And I
moment.
know a lot of people's like, oh, it's the core. I've seen them sell and stuff like that. Um, but you guys may not know this, and I was gonna make a YouTube video of this, but I'm just gonna throw it out there. The most expensive Pokemon card came
Hmm.
from Coro magazine. Just
Yeah.
saying. I'll leave that there. It's on the if you go and look it up. I was gonna make a whole YouTube video. I still might in the future, but of course, it's a lot more rare than these, but
Hmm.
still, nonetheless, I'm just throwing that out there. But go
That
ahead.
was, that was a good one. I like that. He said, "Give me another year." Bet we'll take that. We'll take that. Uh, Once again, he got. I know you recognize these, Dylan. This is
Hmm.
so he got
I
some cards
recognize them.
from our first experience at the FNCS Invitational. Shout out to this. I don't know if it was a trade or a sell between him and Black Ash, but we know who owned these cards. But Kanata, Somerset, Cypher PK, man, you can't beat these cards. They look amazing slab too. There goes all the Coro stickers. I actually think most collectors are hyper focused on what they're doing right now. I actually can
Yeah.
say that. I think they're pretty hyper focused. Um
There's
at-
too many things right now. Like, and
yeah,
I don't think anyone's just gonna go out and buy everything that we say. It's just like there's too many different things you can go at, and who
yeah,
knows? Like, I'm not psychic. I don't know what's gonna be the big thing in the future.
yeah,
All I can do is like give you the information that I find that you guys share with me, and I share with you guys. Um, but like I was just saying, I found that connection very interesting.
for
Um,
sure.
so I still have my tins. I mean, they're SGC tins, not the Royal PSA, but that's
the,
good enough for me.
the Royal PSA. Yo, so famous came in with some S2 rips. I believe these are it might have been pickups, but
All right, let me hear the names.
oh no, you might got me on this one. Yeah, I S2, I think you got me. Especially with the one on the left because she that has multiple.
Hmm. The one in the
This
middle.
dang, I used to
I
know
don't
this one.
remember this skin, and I did the
I
freaking checklist.
I remember when the right skin came out in game.
Yeah, I
That
remember
was
seeing
a
the right skin. I don't even remember seeing the middle skin.
starter pack, right? The right skin. The
Hmm,
this one on the right,
possibly.
I think that was a starter pack. Dang, nah, that one got me. I'm maxed out on this one. Oh
Ooh,
man,
that's fire.
Colton with the and
When are we
Colton.
getting these in Lego? Wait a minute. We
Oh,
need these
that'd be
clingers in
crazy.
Lego.
That'd be crazy.
And maybe they're already in there. I just don't know. Maybe I haven't gotten that far.
Limelight, thank you.
Oh, you know what? That's right. Thanks, Richard. As soon as you said that, that makes sense.
Yep. So I just have to point this out because Colton collection is getting pretty crazy to the point that I'm kind of
Did you say
remembering.
getting?
Yeah,
His
yeah,
collection
yeah.
has been crazy, man.
But the reason why I'm
Whew.
saying that is because when you're able to build out an actual loadout, that's when you're getting to a different territory. I don't know if he has the AR yet, but he has the pump and he has the clinger. All you need is a med kit, an AR, and then what else did you put in there?
Real quick. Guys, a few episodes ago, maybe it was 10 episodes ago, we've done so many, I forget. I
Yeah.
was trashing on the med kit. No one uses a med kit. It's trash. It takes too long. Chapter 5 comes out and says, wait up, Dylan. Now you can walk with your med kit. You no longer need a med miss.
Yeah,
In the
yeah,
fish, you can walk while taking your med kit.
yeah.
And you can cancel it after
Cancel
50.
it whenever you need it.
So like you
Crazy.
don't like if people are pushing, you still get some of the health.
Mm-hmm.
So now the med kit's kind of dope,
Yep.
and people are actually using it. So there goes that theory.
Along
Um,
add the
I'm
big pot
telling
with
you,
that too.
dude, I'm telling you, Fortnite. That's why when we say this, like, we can tell you guys what's popular, what have people been using for years, but Fortnite changes things, guys. So I've always said this, and I'll keep saying this: people who collect wide variety. Versus me, I'm very hyper focused on what I like.
Mm-hmm.
But people who collect wide variety, who do the complete sets, I think in the long run, like they're like, you know how you can divide your stuff, so like you have all eggs in one basket.
Yeah,
Those people
yeah.
who complete sets like that, that's them. It's a perfect way to collect because Epic Games
Agreed.
changes so much and it's so hard to see the future.
Yeah.
So like someone going all in on just a Black Knight
Mm-hmm.
is a risky move in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Not investment advice, guys, but like because it can change so much. Like now Peely is getting so much fanfare. Who knows
Mm-hmm.
what happens?
Yeah.
Like could Peely overtake Black Knight? I know everyone was
Um,
like, no, 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 but I honestly have no idea how the future's going.
Yeah, I think that, and I think the beauty of that is that there's obviously we'll talk about this more with the top 50. There's two worlds that's living together, and that median is the conversation.
Mhm.
You have the gaming side, then you have the hobby side, and like Dylan said, the market decides.
And then you're gonna have the entertainment side eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm
Yeah,
standing on that. Like shows and movies are coming, man.
yeah, for sure. That's something that we man, it's so much we gotta talk about when it comes to that, but I'll hold off on that. So Lily, from what I know, I guess her package got lost that went to Drew Hill, and I guess it had a prototype in there. I don't know how it was broken down, but anytime I hear that somebody's package was lost, it hurts my heart because I went through the same thing. But hers was found, so
Oh, good.
that's a win. It had her prototype. Obviously, she has some promo cards here as well, but then she also has all of these Drew Hill skins signed, and I think this is an amazing collection. I believe Colton did this as well. Uh, Man, Drew Hill is one of the top tier artists. He doesn't. I don't know if he still works with Epic Games as much, or I don't know if I
I,
can't
I
remember
I think he
exactly.
used to be an employee. I don't think he is an
Yeah,
employee. I think he switched to like freelancer for them.
yeah, and I think that's why he rolled
Exactly
it
sure.
out, right? Yeah, I think that's how it happened.
I mean, I'm curious if
Oh,
he did
oh,
the new. Yeah, Lily is a guy.
yeah,
I didn't know if you were talking.
my bad. Yeah, my bad, my
Yeah,
bad. That's my bad.
I wasn't sure if you're talking about like who he was sending to. But
Yeah,
yeah, I wonder if Drew Hill did the new Calamity.
yeah, yeah.
Lily's like definitely a guy.
Listen, nah,
Hey, look,
it's
that was
yeah,
all. That was all Rob. Lily,
yeah. That's
don't
me.
send me. Yeah, send
But
him all the hate messages, man. It
yeah,
wasn't
you
me.
can send me whatever titanium. But anyway,
He said
yeah, yeah,
titanium.
yeah. Anyway, no, that's my bad, Lily. No disrespect there. Sometimes it'd be the husband and wife in there, and you just never know. So I don't want to assume, but yeah, that's cool. That also he got the pen signed as well. So that's pretty crazy to see.
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm not signing my pins. I showed you guys that I finally got my Midas hand. But no, but that's a pretty cool. That's
But
pretty cool.
the plastic sign, not even maybe not. Maybe he took it out. I can't tell. It looked
I
like
mean,
it
I
was the
took mine
plastic.
out. So for me, for the pins, I just want to make sure I have the backing so I can get
Yeah.
in my binder. Um, so I was just making sure I had that.
First of all, JT didn't even send in his light flex that he did on Instagram with all of the pins. He should have sent that in so we could show that. He
Dude, I
showed all
haven't
of his
been
pins on
looking,
there.
man.
Yeah, that
I
was
wish
that
I
was
had
a
seen
light
that.
that was a light flex. That was crazy to see. That was a little glimpse into his collection, I guess you can
Dude,
say.
I can't wait till I finish my pin collection because I'm going so slow.
Yeah,
Like you have to be at a price point, and it's like a
yeah.
pin, right? So it has to be like what I can afford. So I'm going super slow on those. I feel like there's not a rush, but you never know with these things.
It's a weird thing with the fringe side of the collectibles because that's the way I feel about the t-shirts. Like sometimes I want to be aggressive, but then sometimes I'll be like chilling. It's hard to pick when you're taking out the pool of your cards. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And then Black Ash gave up on it. Ironically,
All
he
right, now
came right up too.
now I gotta see it. Wait a minute. I'm gonna have to see this. You're gonna have to send me this
That
eventually.
yeah, that the pin collecting is no joke because it's actually widely collected. This is one of the ones the part of the collecting hobby that has been adapted even before the cards existed. So
Yeah,
yeah, that
people do collect Fortnite stuff already. Don't get it
yeah,
twisted. It's
right,
just most people don't
right.
know about the cards.
Mm-hmm.
And like I made a YouTube the other day. I keep making shorts, and like someone commented, is like, "What the heck are these, and where do I buy them?"
Yeah,
You saw
yeah,
that comment? Yeah. So
yep,
like, keep making these shorts, keep pushing them because people are finding out about them
yeah.
slowly but surely.
And it's not easy because there's so much that happens in Fortnite that you can be blindsided. I mean, we all didn't start exactly on day one. So
Mhm.
the amount of time you find out, THG and everybody in the community, we just trying to help people find out faster than we would have found out if we didn't have this.
I mean, as long as we find out before 10 years from now, man,
I think yeah,
that's
yeah, I
that's
think
that's,
you're
that's what
good.
matters. You know what I'm saying?
So obviously Black Ash, this is in his sector of collecting Echo right there. It's great card, 4.2 million usage by the way, but that just has to be pointed out there. I know y'all love that term. But Dark Vortex, which is an exclusive skin in game. If you don't know, you had to have the Xbox. I think you had to get an actual Xbox to get
Mhm.
that. Lynx, Doggo, Bush Ranger. What is this toy? I can't remember between the male and female. Is this Toy Patroller? What is it?
That
I can't remember exactly on that one.
yeah, I forget.
Yeah, Midas. Yeah, these are great pickups right here for sure. Doggo is I won't say like a sleeper as in a card, but Doggo is
He's
a
been he's been getting
yeah
more styles and getting more
yeah
attention. He could definitely be He could definitely be. I kind of see him in like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle universe for some
That
reason. I
that
feel
yeah,
like,
that's interesting. Also Siren got a new style. Have to throw that out there because
oh yeah,
the same effect is happening to Siren that
dude.
happened
Hot
to
take. Hot
Focus
take.
last year. Yeah, go ahead.
Hot take. Racing skins, guys. If you've got racing skins
Yeah,
of
yeah,
cards, I might
yeah,
start holding on to those guys. Like
yeah,
Whiteout, and it's like some that you like. Who wants this in game? It doesn't make any sense. They might go up.
yeah.
Just saying. That's all.
No, that's a great point because we don't know what's gonna come from that in the future. So yeah, great point.
Yeah, I've been
Oh
telling
wow.
people about Echo for a while. I bought Echo so cheap. I don't like Echo, but
Hmm.
it's a great skin. Like people play with it. It has a lot of usage.
Hmm.
But yeah, no, Echo was going for super cheap for the longest time.
Yeah. I mean, if you're in the what I call the $1 million club, even though it's usage, but if you're in the $1 million club, that's you're doing something as a skin for
Oh yeah,
sure.
for sure. I like that, the $1 Million Club.
Yeah. So JT, former employee that got fired have been selling them. I bought so many for cheap. That's crazy. That's kind
Yeah,
of how I
well,
found my t-shirts as well.
yeah, I knew as soon as they all got fired that these would eventually like hit up on eBay, but
Yeah. Yeah,
not
that
everybody's got it like that, man. Just buy them all. I wish I could
yeah,
just buy the pins, man. I did get a Midas hand for under $100, so I
yeah.
can't be mad. Like I've been trying to get the Midas hand for a while.
I ran into a couple different employees situations when it came to the t-shirts, and some of them were disgruntled, so cheap, and then the other ones just naturally moved on, and they were holding pretty tight. So it's crazy to see how different employees venture off with these pieces.
Yeah,
Reloaded has all these skins. Yeah.
you call them skins, and they changed up the characters. It was
Yeah.
characters.
That's funny. I like that. So Sven, man, this is some great ones. We got Richard in there. I think people was laughing when I caught Bullseye West Drum last week, so I'm gonna just keep it running. We got Richard in there along with
Yeah,
Billy, aka Way, just
Wayne. I
keep
was
it
about to
running.
say you even
Yeah,
got Wayne, Richard.
yeah,
Who else we
Way,
got in
yeah.
there?
Man, so I love this though. That Pili Italy shower, I really do like the S2 Italy cracked ice though. I do like the way they overlay a little bit more than the than the USA. I don't like them better than the USA, but I can appreciate them.
You said S2.
Yeah, S2 cracked ice, the Yo Trooper right there.
Oh, you Trooper. I thought you were
Yep,
talking about Peely. So I used to have a freaking Peely Italy
I
shard,
did too.
and I had a 10, and I sold it. Um, Man, I kind of wish I had a Peely right about now, dude. Just saying.
The hard part is, like I said before, I'm eventually gonna need a Pili because I want to complete the season 8 battle pass. So
Yeah.
that's
Good
gonna
luck.
suck really bad. That's
You better get started.
won't be rushing on that one. That'll be like the crescendo. No, Dirty Dan, you will not be known as Calamity. It's
Yeah.
not
I'm
happening.
never calling. I will never call Calamity Dirty Dan. That's not
No,
happening. It's not happening, Daniel.
we can't do that. Delta Cool, once again, like me and Dylan always say, any shard is a good shard. PSA 6, PSA 8, great skins. Obviously, I got
Dude, like honestly, these look great.
they do.
Like
They
I don't know
do.
what the backs look like, but like I'd be happy to have a 6 that looks like that.
I wonder if it's one of the fingernail situations, like where it got that fingernail
Maybe.
indentation.
Probably.
Looks great though, for sure. Yo,
Yo, my man
yo,
started early.
chill. Let's see. I think I say
Thanks.
this name right. Dang.
You thought about it too long.
I
This
did.
card's
Shein.
fire.
Shein. I got it. I think I got it. I think I got it. But
Oh,
yeah, I don't know either. But this Royal Knight is amazing. I miss my Royal Knight, man. PSA 10 Italy is beautiful. I actually like the way this one hits the light on this card a lot. That top right looks really good near the Fortnite logo.
I mean, I like them in general. I just feel like they just get such a bad rap because the USA ones look so beautiful.
Yeah.
But like we said a million times, like if you look at the pop report,
Yeah.
only so many people are gonna have a USA shard, man.
Mhm.
Eventually, they're all gonna be taken.
Yeah.
You know, so like, Italy, don't be shy. If you want one, you might want to just get it Italy.
And to that point as well, it's
I
only
agree.
going to be so many PSA
I
10
agree,
Italy
Lane.
shards and Brazil for that. It's got to be Really?
Cheyenne. That's what I was kind of
Oh,
thinking.
Cheyenne. Okay, I peeped that. Yeah. Why you ain't say it then, bro? You were just
Because
have
I'm
me
not
out
putting myself
here.
on the block like
Like,
that.
no, it's better for us to both be wrong or one of us be right. Like, dang, man. And it's crazy because I think I might have said it right last week, if or
I
the
was
week
like, I
before.
bet he's about to say Cheyenne. And you're like Sheen. I was like,
Bro,
I ain't touching it.
here's the problem though, in a good way. We have USA collectors, but we also have international collectors, and I don't know which one is which. I don't know which is the proper way. I don't know where. So
No,
I
I
just
feel you. I feel
I
you.
give my best swing, bro. But
I mean,
yeah,
I just appreciating that people from all over the world come into the show and send us
yeah.
stuff to look at. So I just appreciate all you guys.
So
Sorry that we're ignorant of how to say names
and
sometimes.
Dylan never wants to say the names. He leaves me
Nope,
out in the cold. So put it
nope.
this way: just give me 3 chances. Give me 3 chances. If I butcher it a fourth time, then it's my fault. All right, I got you.
Yo, do you remember when we were doing the draft and like I was
Yeah,
typing on the screen? I got
yeah.
too much hate. I got too much hate just for typing like English words. I ain't touching names. Y'all better
Yeah,
stop.
man. Man, it took me
Uh,
forever to get Bijonar, and I think I got it right finally. But it comes with the territory. Yo, listen, that's all I ask. Give me 3 chances on the fourth try. If I don't get it right, you got me. You got me. You can say whatever. Yo, so
hell.
so this is the crazy thing. This was $100, bro.
But
From
this
what I
all
know.
four,
I believe so. Jim, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe that he got these for $100.
dude.
So yeah, yeah,
Deals
that's
are still out there, guys. We're
the
so early that people still don't know that these cars are worth money.
yeah. So
That's crazy.
correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I think that's the case. Yep,
And
I thought
I
so.
would not be surprised because look at the if you so you guys see the yellow behind it. Those are obviously trading card protectors for games.
It
So
was
I guarantee you it's
Macari,
100 because those are this person doesn't collect cards like sports. They collect trading cards. Obviously, that's why they have those poly things because the backing you can't see through.
bro.
So they
Here's
probably
what
just threw them up there.
here's what pissed me off. I had my moments on Macari too. I've gotten great deals on Macari, and I took a week off, bro. I didn't look at Macari for the past week and maybe a week and a half, and then this happens. This is and if y'all know how Macari works, it's 10 times worse than eBay because it tells you when it was purchased.
No, and
So
they just
it's
throw them in
like
there. Like you do a
yeah,
search, it'll be purchase, not purchase, not
yeah,
purchase.
oh
So like you
man.
just get to see all sorts of like things you wish you had gotten.
The,
At least eBay makes you like search for the sold ones.
man, you go to eBay and you see recently sold, but Macari, you'll go in there and you see something sold like $100 for 3 Crystal Shard USA, and then you say 3 minutes ago. You know what that feels like? Like that's like the worst feeling ever, bro. That
It's
is
like at
terrible.
least keep the time off of there, man.
Yeah, don't let me
Like
see that, man.
you're talking about 2019, right?
Man, that's crazy. That's what's up. That's what's up. Let's see. Dang, this brings me back to 2019. This is kind of how my collection started off, like the simplicity of the way this looks. I'm definitely not pronouncing this. You can have that one. I'm not doing that. Uh, that's not happening. Uh, but this is great. This is great pickups right here. If you want to, you can bring put that in the DM, and I got you next week with the pronouncing this the right way. But yeah, man, this is great pickups. Wildcard, BK, Pilly, that's a great combination right there.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
pretty nice.
okay,
Base cards are pretty dope, man. Y'all saw this in the draft, man. Base cards can be kind of crazy.
the, Black Ash, you right on that one. Getting outbidded by $1
Just do what
is
I do. If
terrible.
you really want it, overbid. That's what I do. I always
Are
overbid.
you telling people to mega bid, Dylan?
That's why if I won the card, I
Did
overbid.
he did, I just told the sports world. You know what happened? Did you pay attention to what happened in the sports world when it came to that?
Mm-mm.
Long story short, a great I actually enjoyed his content, but I won't say his name, but he did a mega bid. And then once he did the mega bid, he felt that it was shilled and then he didn't pay for it.
Oh no, I mean
So,
when I bid, it's what I'm willing to pay for that card. And
that's
I'm not
because
saying this the right way. This is not
it,
advice. Obviously, this
yeah,
is what I do. Like if I want a gold trooper, like I'm
yeah,
putting what I'm willing to pay for that card, even if the market is something else, because I want that one. But our
yeah,
cards are different in the sports world, right? Because you won't see another gold trooper for a while, or you won't see another Peely for a while.
yeah.
So like if I see it, same thing. Like Black Ash and I have gone back and forth, and I don't have any of these cards anymore.
Mhm.
He stole them from me. He knocked me out and stole my cards. But like when we were going after like a spark plug,
Mhm.
Series 3, raw shards back in the day, right when they released and stuff. Like one popped up for like $50 and Black Ash puts in an offer and I hit buy. That's
Yep.
like what I do because like I was willing to pay $50 for spark plug and Black Ash was too, but he was also like, let me see what I can get it cheaper. But for
Yeah.
me, I just buy it or I put
Yeah.
it whatever I think I can afford. But like I
Yeah.
don't go for like I'm not smart in that way where I try to get the best deal.
No, yeah, I had to bring that up because that was a the mega bid situation was a thing. Just always put that price that you're willing to pay, like Dylan said. But Daniel, this is a great point. I brought this up a couple weeks ago. That is gonna kill a lot of people. A lot of cars are gonna go for a lot cheaper based off that InstaPay. That's gonna be a lot different than it used to be. It's gonna be interesting to see that play out over the next year and some change.
Yeah.
That InstaPay is gonna be real because a lot of people, they
So
have different systems.
how does that work in? So like let's say like it's at $10 and I bid 500. They
The
charge you right there for
That's
500
your InstaPay. Yeah,
and
whatever you're willing to put in there, that's the InstaPay. Yeah.
so regardless if it even gets up to 500?
Well, no, if you win, if
No,
you
no, but
but you're
so like my question is they charge you for $500.
what it means is it's going to be immediately after, like, so it's not that like it goes to your cart and then you have to pay now. What it means is instant. So once you win, your max bid can be 500, you get it for 325. But once you win, it's going to be immediately charged. Is what it's
Yeah, but you
saying.
can still show bid then, right?
But yeah, but
Because
you're gonna get charged.
you
But you're going No, but you're gonna pay right after. You're paying like you're
yeah, but
immediately
like if you
paying.
want to run it up, so like if you mess up your
Yeah,
show
you can
bid,
still shield it, but you paying
yeah,
for it.
so it just but no, but now someone overpays for you, right? So let's say it's at $5, you want to bid it up, and then you're arguing like you're fighting with someone else, and then you stop, like you still
Yeah.
show bid.
Well, yeah, you still shield it, but the whole point is people would do that and they weren't willing to pay or
Like
able
if
to
it
pay
messed up
immediately.
and they ended up winning, they weren't
Yeah,
willing to pay.
yeah,
And this
right.
see,
Now
I
you
was
have to.
wondering if it was like you put 500, they automatically charge you, and then if you don't win, they send it back or something.
Yeah, like
I
that's
wasn't
so
sure.
like yeah, like so for or best offer and obviously and for like obviously auctions, that's gonna be yeah,
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 yeah, I
exactly.
guess so.
And I think honestly, I like it. I feel like it's a couple cards that I missed out on that ended up being reposted or something like that, and I had a strong offer. So I like you said, if everybody has their mega bid or they have that price that they're willing to pay, and that happens, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, I will say like I've never there's only been one time I was like I always pay, right?
Yeah.
And there's one time I gave my kid I had my phone in my pocket.
Don't do this.
I swear to
Don't
God,
do it. Don't do it.
I had my phone in my pocket. This is in sports. Tell
Okay.
me why I bought a $600 card with my phone in my pocket of a player that I cared nothing about. Like I don't even remember who it was. Dude,
Uh,
I have my phone. It said bought. I was like, it was just in my pocket because we went to the park. I was looking at it right before I got out of the car. I put it into my pocket and it bought that joint. Dude, I messed that dude. I said, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do it. And it wasn't a bid. It was an
uh,
auction. It was a buy it now. But dude, he
uh,
refunded it. I was like, oh my god. So I
you
don't know.
probably was on somebody's meme joint, bro.
I
Like,
know they're probably like this dude's lying as heck. Oh, it was in my pocket, but it really was. That shit does happen.
yo, Dirty Dad, this is exactly what it sounds like, bro.
Yeah, exactly, dude. I was like when I was messaging him, I was saying the same thing. It's like this dude is not gonna believe me. He doesn't think I bought it. Instant regret it because I know that dude was like,
Yeah.
yes, someone bought it, $650. Yes, and then
Oh
I
my
was like, yo, my
goodness.
bad, it was an accident. Luckily, they had like hundreds and hundreds of cards, so they probably didn't care. But
Wait,
dude,
tell the story again. I need to hear it again. What happened?
no, you're good. Cancel Dylan.
No.
No, it wasn't an auction, but I bought it. Okay. I have 100% rating, guys. You know that. Come
Oh
on.
man. Yo, Iki, right, exactly. Like that's it's gonna change. It's gonna change a lot, man, for
I
sure.
mean, that is nice though. Like, cause like, remember that gold trip I wanted,
Yeah,
and like, oh, I'm about to get paid by like a freelance client. It's like, I want to buy this, but then I didn't because I wasn't sure if it's gonna come through yet.
yeah,
And but I could have and
yeah.
done it, but now you can't. So it's definitely gonna affect some things.
No, yeah, I think because like I said, I do feel like there were some that I genuinely could have won. Then wake up the next morning and just repost it because the person didn't pay, or 2 days later.
Mhm.
So I'm with it. I'm not mad at it at all.
You guys are mean to me. Y'all better put those hats away. There are no hats here.
Yo, man, we haven't seen any comics in a long time. I'll tell you that much.
Look at these virgin ones. I have two
Yeah,
of these as well. I
so
love these
clean.
ones on the left. Actually, the ones on the right too, I love too. That
Yeah.
Fantastic Four, y'all know what I got there.
Yeah, for sure. So like when Richard said sometimes you need a little more time to move money around. But overall, I like the payment. Yeah, I mean for me, I'm like, so for
See,
instance, if it's a 6 day, obviously 7 day, but if it's that auction like that, I'm prepping within that time. That I just I mean, that's probably why I don't have a lot of major cars that I would want to have. I kind of just play to what I can pay. That's what it is. If I take a L, I take a L. Is
yeah.
that's just kind of how I approach
See,
it.
my thing is the way my checking and savings is set
Who are
up
you, Kevin
is
Hart?
I got it. At least you got it right
Yeah.
away. I didn't have to like drag it on. 'Cause I don't have the kind of delivery Kevin Hart has.
Yeah, that's funny.
So I really like these virgin ones on the left. I think there's 1,111
Yeah.
copies of these. Um,
A-
Correct me
And
if I'm wrong, somebody,
uh,
but
also, you were the one that paid attention to the ink print the print running out on the Fantastic Four cover
yeah.
as well. It looks like he has one of the lighter ones.
Yeah, so JT, if you're still in here, because like guys, I don't know everything, right? And so I have to rely on some of you guys. But some of these Fantastic Four ones,
Yeah,
I have like a little over. I think I have about 50 Fantastic Four covers, maybe more. Um,
yeah,
like 20 of them have like pinkish color, like this really faded out, and I think it was like a print run thing. I don't know how that affects the price and which ones are more rare and stuff like that. But if anyone's into comics and if that makes a difference, or are they
yeah,
just gonna assume that that was time, over time they faded out? I don't know.
yeah, for sure. eBay is no longer for for broke
For the
boys.
broke
Got to get
boys.
that money right
Alright,
ahead
I
of
guess I
time
better
now.
delete my eBay account, man. This
Yeah, no, Iki, but this is all jokes aside. This is what's really gonna happen, though. You know that, right? It's gonna be cards that, especially in our hobby, I think there's gonna be some cards that usually sell for X that's gonna sell for a lot cheaper based off of certain situations like this. I really do. AKA Vog, report to the chat. No
yeah,
facts.
we need to know about this print run stuff on these color fadings.
What do you feel before we transition to the next one? How would I put this? How are you feeling? Net positive, net negative on the comics,
Oh,
future
I mean,
comics?
what he got?
No, like is there going to be more comics that's going to come out within, let's say, the next year?
Dude, well, we were expecting some in January, but I've been searching and I haven't heard anything else.
Yeah.
And it's December.
Mm-hmm.
So what's going? It's supposed to come out the first week of January. So we should know something, unless like someone else has heard anything I haven't. What's going on?
Yeah.
I know Dr. Mustard left. Wait, what's going on? Did they cancel this? They're doing all this stuff with the game.
Yeah.
Are they really like still doing stuff with the comics as well? Like, I need to know.
Hold on. Do you think Crystal Gage might be able to talk now? What you feel?
You know what? We should reach out, because if he can't talk,
Yeah.
that'll tell us something. Like, every
All right.
information tells
Noted.
us something. Not being able to talk is information.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we'll reach out again. Yeah,
Yeah.
reach
Yeah.
out and
Yeah.
see if
Yeah.
if he's good to talk now about the comics.
Yeah. Because to what we've been saying over this time, the numbers on the comics were crazy. So even if they don't have passion for the comic side, they might entertain it based off of the numbers it did. But I mean, everything doing numbers on Fortnite now, so it might be a small drop in the bucket, honestly.
But you have to remember, Kari, they're thinking long term. Epic Games is really good at thinking long term, and it's not about making money off of the comics. That's not what's important about comics.
Mm-hmm.
It's the branding and the story. All right, they're making people fall in love with it, and they're telling the story. Anything they do with the comics can be later used in a movie.
Yeah.
And usually is. A lot of movies are picked up from comic stories.
Yeah.
So like this is like them recouping the cost of paying a writer to write the story. That gets paid off, and then it's a free story they can then sell and then do a movie for it. So
Mm-hmm.
I think the comics are super important still. Now the cards is the same thing. It's IP. Get people to fall in love with the characters, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I agree, like it may not be the biggest money thing for them, but brand wise, I still think it's important.
So I think the thing that on the card side, I don't know about the comic side, but for the cards, I'm almost on the side now that I think a company hasn't reached out to them to continue like to do a license because they're under IMG, I believe, when it comes to licensed products. Upper Deck, come on, please, somebody. Like I think nobody has attempted after Panini yet. That's my gut feeling. Hopefully somebody does soon though.
This is interesting. It's a good point because usually the distributors know.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. Don't know the answer. Um, Now, are they motivated to do the comics? This is interesting, right? Because
Mhm.
we all know who's pushing comics. Donald Mustard was pushing comics. He is no longer with the company, so that push may be gone. However, the new creative guy comes from the Marvel world.
Mhm.
I would assume he has some kind of fanfare for comics. I don't really know,
Yeah.
um, but that would be
He
an assumption.
so I said this to Dylan obviously off stream, but I'm kind of seeing his own style of how he connects with the community. Like I obviously this rollout has been major. So he has more of a Tim Sweeney approach, but he's a little bit more down to earth, if that makes sense. Like he engages in incremental spaces where Donald Mustard was more of like he was more of like an epiphany guy. Like we have to figure this out. We have to find
Yeah.
these moments. I see him being more so championing others and
Hmm.
letting them tell that side. I kind of noticed that with he because like it was one guy that was asking questions, but it was about the like battle royale side, and he said he was like give your point and I'll tell you if you're right or wrong. So he kind of is more witty with his. So
Hmm.
I'm interested to see how he kind of plays out over time.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at how much they're doing, I don't
Yeah.
think anything's off the table. They're
Yeah.
bringing Rock Band or whatever you want to call it to Fortnite. They're bringing
Mhm.
racing. They're bringing Legos.
Yeah.
I mean, they're doing all this stuff, So they have Nerf guns.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got toys. They've got all these things. They've done cards. They did the
Hmm.
comics and they sold extremely well. They
Yeah.
had great feedback. So why would they not do them again? I don't know. So we'll see.
Yo, Daniel, you wild, bro. Yo, what's wrong with you?
My man's is all about that calamity tonight.
Yeah. So for context for this one, I guess this was at like, open up for you to buy single packs. And this collector Sarah ended up getting this one with 8 packs left. The reason why this is important is because it shows you the different levels in the hobby, man. It shows you the
Mhm.
different levels, different opportunities, and value is value. You don't know what she's gonna pull from that. So I like seeing things like this as well. Obviously, we see all these big grandiose hits all the time and pickups, but it's good to see people no matter where they are in a collection, even if they have a major collection and this was just cheap, it's good to kind of see that.
Yeah. And Kari's talking about. Oh, I want to talk about those next.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Kari's talking about the battle royale. And so that's one part of like the 0 point. We have to remember that the
hmm
0 point just like it connects all these different realities. So the
yeah.
Fortnite story can be anything. Like it never
Hmm.
had to be about battle royale. That
Right.
was just one aspect of it. Like you can talk about where these people came from, their different realities. You could do all these different things.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to be. I'm anxious
And
to go this next one though.
yeah, before we do, did you notice that they brought back the floor is lava, right? But
And they
it
renamed
said
it.
Midas presents the floor is lava.
Hmm.
Like so
Interesting.
uh who was it that said I can't remember exactly who said it, but Happy Power. He said, is this them restructuring Midas? It could be, but
Dude,
Midas is there
I
though.
don't.
It's he's somewhere in there.
So I'm not. So we keep saying that there's a new era and stuff like this. I think everything Don Meister came up with is a lot of that stuff is going to live on.
I
And
agree.
anything he said in the past, do not write
Mhm.
it off just because it's been 2 years.
Yeah.
Peter Griffin was 2 to 3 years ago, guys. It's in the
Mhm.
game.
Yep.
So he said that Midas is coming back.
Mhm.
He made a whole thing about it. And I
Yep.
know everyone's talking about paradigm and singularity. And I have a paradigm USA shard now, guys, just so you know.
Mhm.
but like, and everyone's mad because it might be the same person. I was like, I'm not touching that until it's out.
Yeah.
You don't know. You don't know. Everyone made their assumptions about it. I don't know. So
Yeah.
just hold off, guys, because you never know. 2 to 3 years is their time horizon. So I'm nothing's safe. Nothing is safe.
Yeah. Only dance.
Only Dan's.
Oh my goodness. So I'll let you go first on this one, bro.
Okay, so all right. So I don't know what happened for these ones specifically.
You want to see?
Um, yeah, go so I can talk about. Okay, perfect. All right. So I had another. I don't know if he wants me to name them or not. Somebody bought one of these packs, not these specifically,
Mm-hmm.
but they bought a graded pack for Series One shards. And last time people said, like I said, I was worried about buying that because it could also be an epic base, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, it happened. It was labeled by PSA as a Series 1 USA shard pack. And when the guy bought it for $600 off eBay
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and ripped it, it was a base card.
Mm.
It was not the right pack.
Yep.
PSA is not weighing these.
Yep.
PSA is just taking for
I
whatever
wouldn't. I wouldn't say that though.
you
I
don't know
wouldn't say
though.
that. Yeah, I wouldn't say. I
How do we
wouldn't.
know if they are or not though?
I
I mean,
don't
we've
know,
seen
but
three.
yeah.
Somebody put it in as that, and it came out.
But
So
do we have photo evidence of it though?
uh, the do we have a photo? It comes.
Like, does the person
I
that said
don't.
that? Yeah,
I'm working off of what
I
they
would.
told me.
Yeah, I would like to. I would like
I
to
will tell
see that
you.
for sure.
No, I'll
Yeah,
tell you. It's a, from my understanding, it's a collector's first purchase of Fortnite cards.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
like
So,
they wanted Series One USA shards, but they didn't want to
mhm.
buy a whole box. So they bought this off of eBay for 600 and ripped and broke it open and ripped it, and it was an epic card.
Yeah, it would be great to see that for sure because that would help both sides. Maybe PSA would.
Regardless if it's a repack, it was in the PSA slab, Black Ash.
Yeah,
And like I said, this is what it was told to me. So all I
yeah,
would say is be careful out there with the PSA slab ones. This
yeah.
person obviously did good. Not everyone's like evil like that, but some people may be submitting those
Mhm.
because then you have to think about who submitted that pack and then went to sell it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
interesting, right? Like why would you sell it? You send it like that. I mean, why not just sell a pack worth of shards? So just be
yeah.
careful. I'm glad that this worked out for this person, but
For sure. Yeah, and
definitely be careful.
if things like that happen, definitely make sure you have pictures, photo evidence, and things like that. Because if y'all don't know, PSA is the only one that has insurance on these things.
Yeah,
BGS,
so they bought off of
SGC
eBay.
don't. Yeah,
There was nothing they could do. They bought off
yeah.
eBay. Even the eBay seller, they sold you what they had
Well,
listed
that
and
had
what
to
the
be
PSA
that was
thing.
Probstein, right?
Yep, it
Probstein. So
happened with
yeah,
Protostine.
yeah, yeah,
So they just selling it like as it was. The person responsible is PSA. Now, how you get proof for all that, I don't know.
yeah,
Unless you video recorded it. So maybe you have
yeah.
to video record it and have like the serial number and stuff.
Yep.
Would PSA fix that? I assume.
Yes. Yes, they
Okay.
would. They're the only ones that have insurance on those type of things when it comes to fakes, frauds. Matter of fact, Nat Turner came out recently and they
I don't.
went through.
Is that accurate? I saw
No,
Tag has insurance.
well, I mean, they're new, Dylan. I wouldn't know. I'm
Oh,
talking
no,
about,
I was just
yeah,
asking.
yeah,
I was curious if
yeah,
that was the
yeah.
same
I
with
don't,
PSA.
yeah, yeah. No,
I 'cause
PSA, yeah,
I
PSA
don't
has
know
insurance. Oh yeah, no, PSA
because
definitely
you
has
said PSA
insurance
was
on
the
that.
only one. So like I didn't know if you're just talking
Yeah,
about the big three.
between the big three, because I mean,
Yeah.
it's hard to
Okay.
know between like the
Well,
the
I know because
tags and the
there's
hype.
like HGA, and I didn't know if you were.
Yeah, I don't know on those,
Yeah,
man.
because I don't follow up on any of those, so I was just
Yeah.
curious.
Yeah. No, I mean, just when I talk about that, I just was talking about which tag is gonna end up being in that, in that
Possibly,
category.
who
I
knows?
Yeah,
Could be not. I was
yeah.
just curious if you were talking about like the big three or more.
Yeah, I
I
usually
know
on
you'd
that
be
one.
pulling out information like you know everything. I was like, hey, you could have
No,
been researching a
no,
lot, so
I
that's why I
mean,
was asking.
based off of SGC, CGC, and BGS,
Oh,
that's the
so
case.
the top four then,
Yeah,
BGC.
yeah, yeah. So the ones that people have the most of the cards with. Uh Robert, another one, man. This is Midas Reloaded PSA 9. That's a clean one right there.
Black Ash. As far as I know, it was one base. It wasn't two cards because they were complaining why wasn't it weighed correctly. So it was one base epic card. So they took
Mm,
the base epic from the blaster box,
mhm.
submitted it as a sealed shard pack, and
Yeah.
then Probostine sold it for whoever, and it
Mhm.
wasn't. That's my understanding. That's the information I was given.
If this person is listening, it would be great to get more information on that, for sure. Just because that's a major thing,
Yeah,
that's
so
big. So yeah.
reach out to me if you want me to share more information. But basically, one collector of our community was trying to get another person into it, and this
Hmm.
was their first Fortnite purchase.
Hmm.
It was a $600 pack for shards and got ripped off.
Which I don't suggest being your first Fortnite
But
purchase, for
obviously
future
they wanted
collectors.
Series 1 shards. Like, if it worked, that's not a bad purchase, right? 600 for 2 USA Series 1 shards. And like, this was supposed to be their first one. Um, so that's kind of sucky for their first
Yeah.
purchase. So he was trying to help the community get more people into it, and that kind of backfired. So it
Yeah.
kind of sucks.
So that's a great transition for any beginning collectors here or hear this in the future. I would not start off with a sealed graded pack. More likely,
Wait, real quick.
yeah.
What do you mean a BK from those? Did someone say that? You can only get epic cards from the sealed base ones. Yeah, so
JC said he gone. Yeah, he definitely is off that experience. If that was the
yeah.
case, he's definitely he's not even looking back.
Yeah, yeah. Your first purchase is a ripoff of
Yeah,
650. You get a base epic card. Yeah,
yeah,
so the packs that are not shards, you only get epic cards, and they're
yeah,
base, unless it's an Italy pack, which is see through, so it's not the same thing. Those get hollow epic cards.
yeah.
Um,
Because
but
I remember
no
that was
black
like,
knights in those.
what was that, like 2 weeks ago? I remember that one. I was actually surprised it went so low at 650. I remember. I don't know
I
what the
think I
case was.
remember it too because I was like, oh,
Yeah,
I might buy that if it's an actual
yeah.
pack. But
I
now
gotta.
I'm
I actually,
super scared of that.
yeah, I actually want to go look back at that to see how the if you have pictures of it, like the slab, all those things, that would
I
really
mean,
help us
and
out.
I don't know why they would tell me to talk and to share it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
If like it's not like they're gonna gain from that. I
No,
don't think.
no. What it is more so just making sure everything was dotted, just
Yeah,
so when we putting
yeah,
that
that's
out there,
true. Like I
that is a
said,
fact.
that's what was
Yeah,
told to me. So like,
yeah,
as always, not investment advice, guys. You know,
yeah,
so
for sure. So Kyrie, man, this is those
got a
loaded cards
10.
look amazing. Slab for sure. I like his pose as well. This was a major trade between Rice and
Ooh,
Kyrie.
okay, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I
yeah,
seen this picture on the right.
yeah.
Oh,
That's a lot of hollows.
this is cool.
A lot of hollows for, I think it was a S1 shard. I think it was, I can't remember exactly what it was again. Yeah, I'm sorry, I look at a lot of cards on Fridays. But yeah, this is a dope one right here. It
That is a
was
lot of
with,
hollows.
yeah, it was in, I think it was in Rice submission, but we'll have to go back to that for sure. But that's a lot of hollows. That remind me of back when we was ripping NOI packs.
Oh my gosh, those are the days.
Yeah. Blackheart. Yeah, Blackheart. So it was that Blackheart PSA 9 from earlier for all of
All
these
these
hollows.
hollows and this
Yeah.
10, or was it two separate things?
Confirm that, Kyrie, just to make sure.
Because this 10 reloaded is kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's
The
clean.
10 reloaded is going to be really interesting going forward.
Also gave him a brilliant striker and a 6 shooter. Okay, low grade conditions. That's dope. Nice trade. I like that.
I feel like Kari switched to he was purely hollows. I feel like at one point, then he switched to shards, and now that sounds like he's back to hollows, man.
Back to his first love.
That's what it sounds like. All
Lane,
right,
man,
Lane got a Black Knight.
man, I can't lie. Like I don't always feel a type of way when I see a
Was this
BK Hollow.
gold? Is this
I
Black
think
Knight
so.
gold?
I think so. Yeah, and I
I
think
mean, I can honestly say that I have experience pulling a Black Knight Hollow, and so I don't have it no more. But I pulled it, so that was good enough for me.
second to none, man. Second to none.
I think
Great.
the Black Knight Hollow was the biggest chase out of any Fortnite card. Can we say
Agreed.
that?
Yep.
Right?
Agreed.
Because the most people were searching for hollows because the mega boxes were out of range, right? No one could find them, no one could buy them, but everyone could buy fat packs, right? So everyone was looking for the Black Knight Hollow. So I feel like that was the biggest chase card. I think that's fair to say.
Agreed.
Not the most expensive, but it was the biggest chase.
I mean, we all can agree that pull the BK Hollow. When you going through that pack and then you slide it over and see that foil, your heart just drops because you just know when it's a
You know how
BK.
many times I put a blue hollow and it wasn't the Black Knight?
Yo, listen.
So many times.
Well, see, I always go from, at that time I went from top. So I wanted to see that top of his helmet. That's how I always did mine. It's like I was like, I gotta know, I can't be tricked. Cannot be tricked. And
dude.
then
Oh man, I remember that. Those were the good old days. I couldn't imagine pulling one now.
yeah,
I don't even know how expensive the packs are. That's
if
insane.
if he hasn't already, this is a beautiful tigress and Black Ash probably left the chat, but yeah. Yeah. But
Dill with the aura.
yo,
Let's go.
let's go, bro.
Why does everyone keep getting auras but me, man?
Man, that's I mean, you gotta
I
you
thought for
gotta
sure. I thought for sure when I bought my megas, I was like, I'm getting another aura. It's coming. I
that's
thought for sure.
and that's exactly why you didn't get it. You can
Yeah,
never think that.
yeah, that's true.
That's the worst. Dog, yo, this I wish I could do this, but I can't because there's no Lux prototypes. Actually, I'm glad it's not because I wouldn't be able to afford it. But man, Arctic Assassin from top to bottom, this is crazy. This is a beautiful
That's pretty
sight.
crazy. And you got the
Uh,
prototypes in there,
yeah,
right?
yep,
Yep.
yep. That's I'm assuming I'm pretty sure that's one is USA and one is Italy, right? I think he's still in here. But
Yeah,
yeah, I
I
believe
would
so.
assume so, right?
Yeah,
Unless
usually
he
is.
likes that skin that much, he needed both, which I'm not opposed to. That's the kind of
Yeah,
person I am.
I mean, this is the right thing to do it with for sure. Dang. Yo, yeah, shout out to you, bro. That's a
What's
beautiful
up,
sight
Inky,
right there.
bro? I like the conversation between father
Yeah,
and
it's
son there.
it's perfect. Yo, Iki, how the grind been going, bro? How's it been going for you this season? I know
I'm
you ain't.
interested to hear which game mode Inky Bro's been playing.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it all
Well,
battle royale?
Dylan, you know he's trying to go pro, bro. So he can't veer off. You know, he's trying to go pro. So I don't know. We'll see if he took some time off to play some other ones.
I he had to. That's true. That's true.
You know.
I know a lot of the people I played with. They didn't touch it. So I'm going back. I'm still playing ranked.
See, yeah, he's a big creative order recently. Yeah, you gotta tighten up them skills for that for sure. I feel you on that. A little bit mixed creative. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna veer off too much. He's on a mission. Yo, this is we got comics again. I didn't even notice this when posting it. That's the crazy putting it in here. Uh
And I like this black version comic. I was gonna
yeah,
say.
this one
If
is
you guys
great.
know, this is one of the cards for the DKV set.
Uh-huh.
Um, it's in like the blue shard version. So,
And then obviously I appreciate Donald Mustard for the right cover over here. You got Lux right in there next to Pilly and everybody Gold Trooper down there. Yeah, man. Bright Bomber getting the crap knocked out of her. It's all good though. It's Catwoman. And then you got all the Sparkle Specialists up top, Sunstrider. Yeah,
man,
bro, this is a good
Sparkle
one.
Specialist is a card I feel like I want really bad.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know where she goes if she makes it to the top 50 or where she goes. She's an
She's a
interesting character.
yeah.
That doesn't get a lot of love anymore.
Bro, it's killing me not talking about this top 50. But yeah, so
Yeah, I can't wait for us to talk
yeah.
about it on Wednesday and then release the exclusive on Thursday.
Exclusive on Thursday. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun.
I can't wait to hear what you have to say. I don't even know what I'm
Yeah.
going to say yet. Oh, yeah, we can't forget about this. We can't forget
Yeah.
about this.
Yeah. So Rachel and Shane, they're just always on tangents. You know, they're always on tangents. But I mean, obviously she could get the base if she wants to, but this is pretty much the master set. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, you can get the base down the road or at any given time.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
the base is so easy to get. I feel
Yeah.
like it's the parallels that you want. You don't really
100%.
need the base unless it's the Series 1 Legendary.
That's different.
That's a different story, or even Epic. But like
Hmm.
you get past that, and it's too easy to get. I feel like
Yeah.
for graded anyway. This is a
And
pop one, by the way,
pop
guys. A
one.
pop
Pop
one.
one.
Now I saw some interesting comments on Facebook that this is the new Queen and of Series 1. Now it is pop one, but I
Yes.
think there's a lot out there to be graded. Looking at the
Mhm.
pop report, I mean a Series 2. I said Series 1.
Yeah.
So I don't think this is the Queen. Definitely a great skin, and pop one is crazy.
Yeah.
I still don't think it's. I don't think it's pop. I
And I
don't think it's Queen
mean,
though.
no, I mean, and she's a part of the $1 million club. You know, it's an
That's
elite group. It's an elite group, but you know, definitely not the queen. Not yet at least. But Tigress, I mean, this is something we talk about. If you don't know, Black Ash is big on Tigress. This is a
Yeah,
major
huge,
major
huge competitive skin.
yeah, yeah. This is a big one.
I mean, which scarcity,
Nah,
Inky, bruh? I don't think Tigers, in my opinion, will ever. If there's only a few tens, then the 10 possibly could be based for the chase. But we don't know actually how hard it is to grade because only 4 have been graded,
Well, it's
right?
also it all yeah. Also, what happens is this happened to Skull Trooper. This happened to Skull
Yeah,
Trooper. Skull Trooper was known to be that card, right? So he got graded so fast that his pop report looked insane compared to other cards. But that's just because it was an obvious choice. If you go anywhere on Fortnite, you're gonna see Skull Trooper.
yeah.
Um, but when things balance out as time goes on and those numbers start to, I mean, you look at Midas right now, right? Midas, and then if you look at Elite Agent doesn't have as many cards graded as Midas, but as time goes on,
She
that's
should
gonna
catch
balance.
up.
It's
Yeah.
it's gonna balance out. So those all those things go into play.
So
But
now, I mean, if it stays if it stays like 110 or a few tens compared to
that's
Aura's
different.
16, 17,
Yeah.
it'll be interesting.
19.
Um,
Yeah.
she has 19 tens.
Yeah.
Oh,
19.
you've been looking, huh? You've
Oh, bro. Listen, listen.
been looking.
Yeah. When it comes to this list,
I
I'm not
think
hearing
I did the
nothing.
same thing, but I didn't remember. You've got that
Yeah,
joint on.
yeah, yeah.
He's got that
Yeah,
joint
bro.
on point. Um,
Yeah.
so like I know people who have a lot of these. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Still a great skin. Definitely a really popular, very
Yeah.
popular competitive skin. Just it'll be interesting to see. I just don't think it's gonna be Queen necessarily.
Yeah,
Definitely
for
up there
sure.
though.
For sure.
But that's just my opinion, guys. Inku probably feels differently. I know a couple others feel differently. So
That is true. No lie. I know people don't like hearing that, JT, but it is true.
yeah, that's true. We're gonna test it with my Kunos.
All right, there you go. Yo, so this is, if y'all don't know Rachel and them, it's not a week that goes by that they're not getting a submission or a major purchase back. I mean a major collection of cards that they bought throughout the week. So this is all of hers right here. I mean, she went on a rampage. This is a PSA submission that she's getting back though. So she did not shy away from the tens. She got tens in mostly everything. She
Dude,
was
those
disappointed.
Optichrome, man, are hitting.
Man,
So,
it's
so I was
crazy,
looking
bro.
at my Optichrome hushes that I have. I don't know if
Yeah,
y'all can see them behind me. There you go. Y'all see those? Those are all Optichrome.
yeah,
They're just so nice, man.
bro.
Just
It's
like the Optichrome are nice. I got distracted by the shards, but like the Optichromes are really nice and serious too.
and to your point, bringing up like the like Hush, Zadie, the Ultimanize, Ruin, Ice King, all those ones with those masks and the detail, they just look amazing in Optichrome.
We'll see because right now the pop so low card. I
Can
get
I
what you're saying.
can I just get like a second on this one? This one is Kari. This is a precursor. I can't give away too much because we have exclusive members. But when it comes to, I like this conversation, Kari, because when it comes to Echo and Aura, Aura is 10.8 million. Echo is 4.2 million when it comes to usage. To your point though, if it ends up where Echo ends up having 3 PSA 10s and it's 20 graded, that conversation does change. But that's yet to be seen. It should be interesting. But just remember that Aura was realized a while ago that she was a card, so a lot of her cards were sent in.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of echoes. I actually got one for my friend in the shard form. But the thing that people have to remember is like Aura is like hugely known. Like people know the name. People still don't know the name of Echo. Is Echo going to be cool in Legos? I don't know. Will he get his own story? I don't know. Same thing with Aura. But like I
She,
think Aura has a higher possibility long term with how many skin styles she has. I mean, she's up there. So like I
mhm.
feel like her demand is going to be higher than a lot of other skins. So that's when the pop report becomes tricky because there's only going to be right what you said 19.
Yeah.
There can only be 19 people in the
Hmm.
world right now with PSA 10s.
Hmm.
Right? That's it. There's only less than 40 people. I know this for a fact. There's less than 30 people that own a crystal shard of Aura. And I not
You,
know as a fact, but if you look at the pop report, a graded one.
you know,
So that's so small compared to 10 million people who play with her. You know what I mean? So which one will be worth more is really hard to decide, in my opinion. But you guys know I'm biased, 100% biased. Just know that.
Inky, bro.
Ooh.
I think Dylan might feel a little different about Rex now. I mean, he
No,
did
I've
always
always
like,
felt this about
yeah,
Rex. I
but
could never wear him in game. I saw his Lego character.
looks good.
It looks good, guys, man. Like we were talking about this a couple weeks ago. I was like, I really like Rex, but I don't ever wear male skins in game. this could change it. Like Rex is such a cool
Yeah.
skin. Do I
There's
own Rex? I can't remember if I own Rex or not.
yeah. There
I don't think I do. I want
there's
to.
there's sectors of the game that's gonna be so interesting. Nope, I can't say that. Okay, yeah. Let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on.
Shane, this looks
Yeah.
dope. He's got the rainbow. It looks
Yeah. No,
looks
this is
crazy.
I mean, these look great. These look great together for sure. For
I always
sure.
thought this was like a cool looking card.
The pose is fire. Then you got the colorful arm going across it. Yeah. Dope skin. Then this is also a branch off. I mean, the diversity here. I mean, Fish Stick PSA 10, Drift, Midas Optichrome. Midas Optichrome looks great. Uh that's a great card for sure. And it looks great slabbed in the PSA 10 as well.
I mean, you can't fake on the PSA 10 Fish Sticks foil.
No, not at all. Fish
Oh
Stick
shit,
is
it's 1210, dude.
I know. And thankfully
Dude,
that was the last one too.
this is the last one. I didn't realize
Yeah.
it was so late.
This is but to that point though, those are great pickups this week. So obviously we're way over time from what we would like to be. This top 50 list is going to be fun. The if you are an exclusive member, me and Dylan have not talked about a single skin. We don't know exactly. If y'all don't know, we did what we did last year as well. Dylan does his top 50 list. I do mine, and then we come and bring ours together to make the THG list.
Yeah, we talk about art
yeah.
points. This way we can get like fresh ideas, and
Yeah.
then we come together and then we argue those points, and then we figure
Yeah.
out like what would be a really good THG list. So
Yeah.
we're gonna be doing that exclusively on Wednesday night, and then we'll post it Thursday, like what we've been talking about. But like it's still in the works, just so you know.
Yeah. Richard, we probably would crack 3 hours again if there was more sets coming out. If there was more sets coming out, I think we will probably pull 2.5 hours
Dude,
every
I mean,
week.
honestly, like we could crack 3 hours if y'all wanted to, but I want to play Fortnite, to be honest.
Yeah.
Before it's 4 a.m.
It's a different era.
So you know what I mean? It's no, it's crazy. But no, this was a great episode.
Yes.
I did fix on FortniteCards.com real quick. I did fix you should be able to edit and delete cards now again. I forgot I had updated something and got rid of that, so I fixed that. I will be working on. I think I will be working on a bounty list page at some point. So I'm open to ideas on like what that would look like, what features you guys want to help find the cards you're looking for. And I am also working on a way for you to upload your pickup so Rob doesn't have to ask every week. And if you're not in the group, you can still do it. So I'm going to be working on that kind of page. Also, Discord. I feel like we need a Discord.
Yes, for sure. We definitely need Discord. That's a must.
And we don't know. I was originally going to make the Discord for the exclusive community, but I might just make it for everybody so we can all be in there. And I want to see what that looks like. So I will be streaming Lego mode a lot more. It's so much fun, and like I might as well be streaming. So I'll probably be doing that.
Yeah, appreciate y'all.
All right, guys. Y'all have a great night.